So I've hatched 333 more Vulpixes. None of them shiny still.
Oh, we'll get into shinies because they're everywhere.
Yeah, obviously we'll get shinies.
3 shinies so far. I've had 3 shinies in like the last few days.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Really?
well, Def, you were there for one of them.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Spoilers for Clover. That was a shiny. And it's something.
Okay, audio seems to be working.
Oh, sweet.
I was torturing myself with echo for like the past 30 seconds. But yeah, it seems to be good.
That.
Okay, I know this thing was a 5-star G-Max, but how did this team of randos take like 3 turns to bop a Dreadnought?
Good question. I should also not be where I'm at. Because I was here for reasons.
So what the hell are you doing in Wedgehurst exactly?
I don't remember. I was there for something. I just don't remember what. And fly. Do you already have something? Does anyone have anything up? I should probably also connect.
I'm trying to find something.
Nothing exists.
Don't forget to be online.
Online is
online.
important.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go get more repeat balls eventually.
I need to do that. Oh, Dad's got a bolt end.
We only got like 67 of the damn things left.
Pokemon Home software update is now rolling out. GTS search filters have been improved. The filter blocking legendary and mythical Pokemon now blocks legendary Pokemon. Which I don't know why I didn't do that before. You can now filter GTS based on what has been deposited. You can now place multiple Pokemon in the Wonder Box at once. I don't know why that was a thing either. You now
Oh,
see
that'll make
features
Wonder
now-
Box so... that'll make me use Wonder Box.
Various bug fixes. Sick.
Various bug fixes. Ah, my favorite.
The good old
Does
berries.
anyone know if they ever got around to like removing distance trade,
No.
distance
still a
friend
thing.
trade yet?
It's still a thing.
I don't think they'll get rid of it.
What? Maybe that's part of various fixes. Is they fixed distance wonder trading
I've got
so that it's broken
bomb.
again. Or
I
not
got
wonder
a
trading.
Skarmory already.
Your
I,
Skarmory
I have
is even better.
I have a not Silicobra. I don't know why I even thought that name because I never see that Pokemon ever.
Sandaconda?
Sandaconda. There we go.
Well, I've already joined... Well, I'm in the process of joining El Skarmory. So yeah, cool stuff. I hatched 2 Jangmo-Os since the last week.
Oh, you've hatched more than 2.
Well, 2 shiny ones. So that was a thing. It's pretty cool. It's
I'm
already
like
up
1,000
there.
I'm like 1,000 Vulpix in, and not a single one still.
You can actually see I've got Como there. The other one's put in home. I also cleaned up my boxes a bit. So they're now pretty much just this. And I can start on the other things. Which I will do eventually.
Doing arts and crafts.
So we've seen, or at least I saw, in Inu. I don't know if Def was paying attention.
I was
Oh, you just don't comment. I see how it is, Def.
I mean,
too busy hatching Vulpixes.
I see.
I mean, the art looked great. People that can do that pixel stuff, or I don't know how you actually do it. I've seen that stuff many of places. I don't have the time for it or skill. My skill set's like 0 though, so you know.
It's less skill for that unless you're like creating your own patterns. It's more time commitment.
Yeah, I don't have that either.
you know what you did, El, is you almost made shiny Charmeleon. Like the fact that Charmeleon's the same color as Charmander is very nearly the shiny Charmeleon.
Inu, ready.
The closest I could get with the colors I have too.
I'm excited for people to see the shiny that Def and I got from Clover.
Is it a
Hold on.
Chancer?
It is not a Chancer.
Man, I
say
wish
that.
it was a Chancer.
I also
That
wish it
would
was a
be amazing.
Chancer. If it was a Chancer, it'd be added to the team instantly. I would have dropped what we were doing and go to the. Go do it. I'm curious how much longer Clover's gonna take. I don't know how long, like how much is left of the main game. I also still don't know how long the post game is either, so that's the thing. But yeah, so 2 Comos and then a shiny miscellaneous thing that I won't say, a shiny unknown, if you will.
It is unknown what it is. That is for sure.
It's
Nice.
it's a something. But well, I was gonna say something else. Also, Elle, you've started UBW, or at least I've just now found out that you've been watching UBW. How far did you make it?
Like 6 episodes? No, 4 episodes?
Hey, long.
I can't remember how far we got.
We left off. Let's see. We went to see Kirei at the church.
As one does. Start Kirei.
I think that might have been like the last important thing that happened.
Gil, is your like YouTube chat thing on?
It should be.
I'm watching the English dub. I was watching on Netflix.
Because it's not appearing in the stream.
So for those that are just now getting here, technical difficulties, kinda, not really.
Gil broke text chat somehow. Don't know how.
It's okay. I don't think I can fix this on stream. Maybe. Talk while I fix. And hope that it works.
Christian? Well, I have
Fighting a Skarmory here.
the dubbing isn't too bad.
Oh, there you go.
The dubbing is fine, but like I said when I was over there watching it with you guys, hearing Rin voiced by anyone other than Kana Ueda is just weird.
Also, hey G Felix. I can't speak. I did see your thing. Congrats on the level 100. So valid. That's shiny.
It really is shinies everywhere.
Is so Silvally like being used as Silvally now? I remember back in like Gen 7, the general idea was don't bother actually evolving it, just leave it as a type null and give it an Eviolite, you're better off.
Yeah, they've fixed its signature move where it's got a stronger base power.
Ah.
I mean, it's still probably better just use Tom Null, but what else? But yeah, are you enjoying UBW so far? I mean, I guess you're pretty early on because UBW anime is like 24 episodes.
26.
Is it 26?
26.
Which also, seeing as how we're talking about anime, rest in peace, Kiss Anime. Rest in
Kiss
peace.
Anime died?
Yeah, it died.
It less died and more quietly committed suicide in the corner.
Yeah. It just disappeared. I wonder how long Kiss Anime was up, though.
You mean it just vanished? Doesn't it usually go away like a lot?
No. It's gone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you go to the website now, it's got a message and stuff like that.
Plus,
You mean them saying that it's just done?
yeah.
Yeah, actually, that is what it says.
Rather than it just being removed from existence temporarily. It's just,
Yeah. No, there's a message on their website saying, "Hey, hi, we're done. Sorry." And there was a big thing on like their Reddit too. There's a bunch of threads about it. I guess from what I've been able to kind of figure out about it, there's going to be some big changes happening with Japanese copyright law next year. That seems like it's going to crack down a lot harder on websites like that. So as a preemptive measure, they shut down.
So I pulled it up here to see what their site says. It says, all files are taken down by copyright owners. The site will be closed forever. Thank you for your supports. That is all it says.
That's very brief.
Yeah. But it is what it is, so rest in peace. Hopefully, studios will come out that have better services. Because Funimation sucks. I'm just saying it. Funimation's service is terrible.
I don't think it's that bad.
I can't stand Funimation's website. I used it when the Babylon anime was coming out, and as soon as that finished, I canceled it. Just because to me, the website itself just controlled terribly.
Oh, I don't watch it on the website.
Oh, well, I definitely was.
I was watching it on my PS4.
Oh, well, I don't have a PS4, so I can't enjoy that options. That being said,
You can always do it on the PS3.
I don't have that either. Inu, seeing as how you have also played P5R at this point, what's with that dance scene? There's a dance scene. I don't know what it is. It's something. It's cringy.
No, it's great.
No, it isn't.
No, it's brilliant. It's wonderful.
Law wants to go back to UBW.
All right, go back to UBW, Law. Nero's not in it, so it doesn't matter to me.
The answer, by the way, Gil, is it's after, the Culture Festival with Akechi and that whole
Yeah.
It's then. It's right before you do the after party thing where you pick who you're gonna hang out with. You do the dance thing then.
Ah, I see. Yeah, because my roommate just showed it to me, and I go, "What is this?"
Yeah, I am enjoying it. So much so that as soon as I have free time tomorrow, I plan to watch more of it.
So are you gonna go? Oh, go ahead, Inu.
So here's what happened, right? We watched episode 0 and episode 1, or episode 1 and episode 2, however they're actually numbered, like Rin's prologue and then Shiro's prologue. So obviously that's like almost a 2-hour commitment right there.
Yep.
And then I was like, hey, you should really watch the abridged series. Just the first episode of the abridged series, you'll be caught up to where you are in the actual show. So we threw on the abridged series and watched episode 0 of the abridged series. And then I was like, I kind of want to watch more now. And then we went and watched like 2 or 3 more episodes of the original.
The abridged is great, though. Like, they did such a good job with it. I wish they'd hurry up and make another episode. I'm waiting on it.
Don't rush brilliance.
Well,
yeah.
I didn't want to watch SAO. That's why I was like, well, I don't know what else to watch, and I want to keep watching this anyway.
It's a good, like, I enjoyed UBW immensely.
I mean, that animation quality.
UFO table.
Yep.
Can't beat it. So.
When things disappear, they disappear pretty much.
When I went back and rewatched UBW, because I've rewatched UBW and Fate Zero, I skipped both times the prologue episodes because I find them both boring. Because I already know what happens, and just like go, hurry up, get to the good stuff. So, with that being said, Alan, you've been watching UBW. Are you going to watch any of the Heavensville movies?
Can access them somewhere? Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. Do not know. Because I think I've seen both of them in theaters, so I don't know if they're anywhere else. And our theaters are opening up soon. Good stuff.
Yeah, well, your school's already tried opening, and look how that went.
Flawlessly. The F-Zero prologue is boring.
Yeah, apparently
I know they have Blu-ray.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, Def. What were you saying?
I was gonna say apparently my brother's the college my brother works at, it was open for just opened like 2 weeks ago and they already switched to online. So I don't know how long my college is gonna last.
Oh yeah, because you have to go back.
Yeah, go back next week. So my schedule is gonna get more tighter than it was before, probably.
That's fun. If we need
We're gonna lose Def for the Raidcast.
Clover is on hiatus, which it might have to go on hiatus after the episodes that we just recorded. There was so much censoring. I cut out probably 20 minutes.
Seriously?
Yeah, like
you just want none of the dialogue, right? I don't even blame.
it's not even that. Like some of the sprites, I just was like, this is work. This is work because they're moving. So learn how to do something new though. How to make images move in Studio Vegas. So that's cool. Like actually move with the thing. I did that like once, and there comes a part. I cut it all out because it's just a bunch of boring fights like back to back to back. But because it was like trainers showing up on the screen constantly and me having to censor that, I was like, I'm just gonna cut this out to save everyone the hassle. It worked. But yeah, we'll see. Fun stuff. Hopefully, how many classes do you have, Def?
I mean, I have 4 and then like 3 labs.
So Def doesn't have life. All right. Well, cool. Now hiring for a new Raidcast partner. The
So are you gonna
pay
be
is zero.
back on campus then, Def? Are you commuting or what? I mean, I know you don't have a car,
on
but
campus because I have at least one class I have to go on campus for, so I have to go all the way back.
Oof. Big oof. Super big oof. I'm glad I don't have to do any kind of like school things. Also, shouts to that game that disappeared last time. I didn't call out. Also, Inu, are you caught up on SAO?
yes, I am.
It finally happened.
I'm
Yep.
not caught up.
I'm not gonna say anything because I didn't know if you were.
She's only an episode behind.
Yeah. And
Oh, so you
from
saw
what I have-
Leafa get like speared?
Yes.
Yeah, she's not a giant fucking death spear to the eye. Actually, it was. I think it was kind of unfortunate for her because she was looking away when she got hit with the spear, and she looks back at the TV. And there's this giant spear embedded in Leafa's eye.
I have a clef key up, by the way.
Let's see if what streaming service might have the movies then.
I've enjoyed all the like Heavensfield movies. I mean, the animation alone sells me on it, but
I should probably watch them, but I have so little motivation because it's Heaven's Feel.
I mean, I can see it. I absolutely can see it. To me, it definitely does a better job than the visual novels because it's not like as slow paced, and you don't get as much of the like boringness. Although I haven't seen the third one, there could be a last act of Shiro and Sakura in the kitchen for 60 years, but so far that hasn't happened.
My biggest issue with Heaven's Feel was really just, Shiro in general. And
well.
then Sakura.
Well, I don't know if they can fix Shiro.
I mean, they definitely can't fix Sakura because, that's the entire point of the route.
What?
Cool.
Communication interrupted.
I gotta wait till everyone is done to do that. And then I got attacked by a freaking Fletchender.
I can't wait for this to
Maybe
be at the
that's
end
why
if it doesn't work.
communication was interrupted, was you were actually already attacked by the Fletchender. And
I mean, they've been pretty, like, heavy stuff. I won't say that nothing is happening, because there's definitely lulls like there is in any movie, especially the first one, because there was exposition and stuff that had to be made. Although you don't have to sit through, like, the boring... If you've seen the exposition of Fate's Day Night in UBW, they pretty much cut that part out of what happens, and it kind of speeds that up, which, to me, it works out better that way.
how am I supposed to know what a Grail War is if they don't introduce it to me for the 70th time?
You know, murder, death, kill you. Communication interrupted. Nope, cool. But like I said, I've enjoyed them, and the fight scenes are really good. You know, plus there was that cool GIF of Ku running that's everywhere.
It's even in the event It's even in this
It
event.
was in the event, which I found hilarious.
I thought that was something that happened in the original Fate Stay Night. I didn't know it happened in.
I don't remember it in.
Heaven's Feel.
I don't remember there being like any Ku running scene. When does Ku die in Fate Stay Night? I'm sure. I know he sometimes because Ku gets shafted. Poor Ku. Don't worry about the writing, log. You already know what happens. Just enjoy the cool, pretty scenes. That's all that needs. That's all you need.
Just enjoy the brain chunk.
Exactly. That's why I watch trash anime.
Speaking of movies, though, like, do we have any idea what's going on with the Demon Slayer movie? Like, when is that happening?
Well, it's supposed to be like last month. I'm pretty sure.
I need more Demon Slayer, damn it.
You and me
Hurry up,
both.
hurry up and release that game for the PS4 already.
I need it to fill my veins. If you haven't watched Demon Slayer, go watch it. Definitely anime of the year when it came out.
I haven't watched it.
You should absolutely watch
Oh my
it.
god. How do you not? That's really surprising. I don't know how you missed Demon Slayer. Like that shit is incredible.
You know, I was gonna not watch it.
Sarge and I started watching some of it, and then just didn't keep watching it for some reason. I don't know anymore.
I watched it dubbed.
I was gonna watch it dubbed to see the like how much the difference. If it's an anime that I like, I'll always watch it subbed, and then I'll go back to watch it dubbed. I did it both with UBW, Zero. I did it with Stay Not as well. Man, I've been meaning. Well, Stay Not I watched originally dubbed back in 2000 and -60.
Looks like none of the movies are on a streaming service, at least not that I can find. So we'll see.
I don't know what it is about the dub for UBW where I'm totally fine with Bryce Papenbrook voicing Kirito, but for some reason Rin's voice actress, I'm just like, I don't, nope, you're not Kana. It's just like, you're not Kana Ueda or that girl from Abridged.
Or that girl from Abridged.
Yeah, whoever the hell she is.
She does do a pretty good Rin impression. And, well, you also should absolutely go watch Demon Slayer. I can't wait for the movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, go watch it 60 times. I mean, I probably won't, but hopefully it comes out to not theaters and you can just, like, order it for, like, $3.99 on whatever service.
You're right, they're gonna release it on Disney Plus.
I still have a free year's worth because I'm a Verizon customer. That was a thing. I don't know if that's still a thing. It was a thing. I'll burn that.
Yeah.
Suck.
Amazon Prime thing.
Actually, who even has the localization for Demon Slayer?
I think it's Funimation.
Yeah, it's funny.
I believe it's funny.
That is pretty funny, yes.
Ha 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 ha.
Hilarious,
Well, I call
actually.
Funimation. I just refer to it as funny.
Fun the fun.
Localization. Oh, it's not Funimation.
It's Viz Media, right?
It's not.
It's for kids, right?
In North America, it's Aniplex.
Oh, yeah.
Just like everything else I love that's anime, it's fucking goddamn Aniplex.
Dude, Aniplex is great. As I said with the soul.
Super expensive nonsense.
What?
Also-
You mean my $50 Musashi plushie is expensive? I have another
Yeah.
thing. I have a Gastrodon.
Also, I'm just saying, I knew one of these things, but like I've got the obviously the like Wikipedia page up for Demon Slayer right now, and I knew that the music for it was done in part by Yuki Kajiura, who's the same composer that did like Sword Art and Dot Hack and Madoka. And I love everything she's ever done. I knew she'd been involved with the music. I didn't know that Go Shina was also involved with the music for Demon Slayer, and he's one of the two main composers for the Tales series, alongside Motoi Sakuraba. Shina was the primary composer on Zisteria, for instance. He might have been for Bercy as well, or they might have gone back to Sakuraba for Berseria. I don't remember. If you can find it.
I do have a Musashi plush with me, like, every night. And
What?
an hero.
What are we fighting?
Something that dies to grass.
Oh, cool.
Like, hardcore dies.
Who was
Seriously, though,
the-
that Musashi plush?
Yeah, Sakuraba was the main composer for Berseria, but
Berseria
Shina.
or Vesperia?
Berseria, and also Vesperia. And was involved on Zisteria, but so was Shina. Oh, but Go Shina is also the primary composer for God Eater.
I wasn't expecting God Eater. I didn't know what was coming out of the mouth, but it wasn't God Eater for whatever the reason may be.
He was also the primary composer on Legendia. He was one of 3 on Radiant Mythology. Like I said, all of God Eater. Tales of Heroes Twin Brave. Zestiria, Raised, Code Vein.
I was gonna play Code Vein in there. I never did. Never did.
Wish it let you have more players for multiplayer.
I didn't even know it had multiplayer. Had no idea.
It does, but only for sleep.
So it's got co-op, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's basically, yeah. Co-op, not multiplayer.
That's what I heard, and I'm not a fan of Dark Souls games, so that's another reason why I didn't play it or buy it.
It's not as hard as a Dark Souls game, though. Dark Souls-esque.
It's like Babu's first anime Dark Souls.
Yeah, but like, it's one of those things, like, you know how some people just get turned off when they hear a Muso game exist? It's just like one of those things. If I hear like, oh, it's Dark Souls, I'm like, I've lost all interest now.
Who does that? You tell me a Muso game exists for a franchise I like, I am 1,000% on board, like immediately.
I know several people that do not care for Muso games, no matter what.
I'm pretty sure Law is like that.
See, here's the thing. I kind of recognize that they're not the best genre of game, but they're absolute, like, I love them tremendously, and they're absolutely guilty pleasure. Like,
Oh, they're absolutely my guilty
I
pleasure.
just get stupid enjoyment out of them.
It's monkey brain game. You turn your brain off and you just go, I press one button a lot.
ham.
And I kill
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I press button, kill. Easy.
It's pure catharsis. Just like, all right, I'm not feeling super good. Let's mow down 1,000,000 dudes. Just
Easy. I press one button, I win. Also, I'm pretty sure... oh, go ahead.
ironically, my least favorite Muso games I've ever played are actually the Muso. Like, it's weird. I think my least favorite one I've ever played was actually one of the Dynasty Warriors games. I'm just like, this is the franchise definer, and I don't like it as much as every other Muso game I've ever played.
I mean, I could say the same, but it was because, like, Dynasty Warrior 3 and stuff like that was... I mean, you can't really compare it to stuff like Stella just because of the age difference.
No, but
Actually, I hear the new Dynasty Warriors games aren't great.
the one that I think it was either 6 or 7. It was one of the ones on the PS3, which had come out after Sengoku Bazara, which I think is still my favorite Muso game. Like, SB3 is still my favorite Muso game. So it was a more recent Dynasty Warriors than the Muso game that I liked better that was older and not technically done by, you know, the people that invented the genre. So
just because we're talking about Muso games, for those that watch Extella, tomorrow's episode, I'm pretty sure, is the episode where I fall through the world, which is hilarious.
Alright, I like how you said it in today's episode, I hope my BB rolls went well, they just haven't happened yet.
Oh, yep, I have yet to roll. This weekend.
Oh boy.
Recording ahead of time has actually messed you up bad.
Recording ahead of time has screwed me over. In a way. In a way, it's nice, because I won't be here for this Saturday. At least not till late. So, I won't... it'll be nice to not have to worry about Extella, like, for rendering, because I've already got it uploaded and everything for next week. It was like my Sunday project all day. It was Extella and finishing Clover Edit. But sometimes, Law, it's nice to just go, I want to mash a button and win. And that's what you do. Just mash buttons and win. It's
So
like...
you try to complete them, then you actually have to think a little.
Do you though? Do you really need to think a little?
Little.
Yeah, you don't need to think if you want to complete a Musou game. Just keep mashing the buttons.
I mean, it really depends on the Musou game. Like, you know, for Hyrule Warriors, sure, yeah, you gotta like actually pay attention and never, ever, ever be hit, or you have to restart the map.
Or you
sounds
lose all
terrible.
your health instantly.
Yeah, well, if you're the problem is if you're touched even once, it's like, all right, well, you're not getting the rank that you need to get the thing that you want, so you may as well just restart immediately. It doesn't matter if you put 10 minutes of work into this. Start over. I'm just like,
I guess that's nice for like Extella, just because there is no like, I mean there is a damage taken, but it's
like that. That's why I never unlocked everything in Hyrule Warriors. Is it just like it got to a point where you had to play perfectly, or you just didn't make progress, and I was like, all right, I'm done. Whereas, you know, Fire Emblem Warriors, despite being definitely a worse game, like I never had that problem in Fire Emblem Warriors. It was just like, all right, just do the thing. As long as I go fast enough, I win.
Well, actually, is that because the adventure mode maps are? Well, maybe they are. I haven't played Fire Emblem Warriors in a while. The adventure mode maps are based on rank. Is that right? Wait, so I don't remember.
They're based on kill count and time, if I remember right, in Fire Emblem Warriors. So as long as you make sure you're hitting like 1,200 kills and going fast enough, you win. Like you get your rank. Whereas Fire Emblem Warriors, yeah, it's based on time, it's based on damage taken, and it's based on kills. But also, I just somehow never get touched in Fire Emblem Warriors. Like, I feel like the random mooks cause you less problems in Fire Emblem Warriors than they do
Well, I
in
mean,
Hyrule Warriors.
Well,
'Cause,
I mean,
like,
Hyrule Warriors has just the invincible. I forgot his name was. Wow. The imprisoned. There we go.
oh, yeah, there is that. Yeah, every map with the imprisoned is just a fucking nightmare and a half.
Takes a million hits. One stomp deals damage. Halfway through, he'll just deal even more damage.
Yeah.
Possibly at least favorite boss fight, though.
I think everyone's least favorite boss in that entire game.
not mine. I haven't played it. I was actually talking to my roommate about that because he's like, "Oh, I need to play Devil May Cry 5," because I kind of forgot I owned it. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do because I've been focusing like stream wise more of like Fate, and obviously we do the Raidcast on Monday, but for like longer games, I honestly feel like sometimes it's better I just record the series in itself, which is probably what'll end up happening. Like what'll end up happening with like Shadow the Hedgehog and stuff like that. Maybe I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with that.
See, Gil, here's what you're missing. Law didn't ask about Devil May Cry 5. Law asked about DMC, which was the Devil May Cry reboot.
No, isn't the reboot terrible?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But that's the one that's just DMC.
The other thing is like I was gonna look and see because I owned all of them on the 360, aka Kevin. But Kevin's so
Kevin.
slow. It takes like an hour and a half for it to connect to Xbox Live for me to like try to even look to see if I can find them. And I have gigabit internet. I don't think the 360 is going to work with that. It probably
Right.
caps at like 1 meg. I don't remember.
It'll be fine.
See, Law, you say to start with 3, but if you're going to do the entire series, you might as well start with 1, because that's the most archaic one.
Archaic. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like how I want to handle those series because, like I said, Clover will be done probably. Definitely. How long do you think it'll take us to finish Clover? Like another 4 months?
I'm not really sure how long it would take to finish completely.
I figure it'll probably be done by Christmas.
I'm
Yeah,
sure I'll
that's
be done.
that's pretty safe.
Yeah, I assume I'll probably finish it around when I finish Extella. Does anyone have anything out before I launch this Gold Duck?
I don't have any beams. I'm trying to find some.
What about you, El?
Find beams.
Okay, I'll launch the Goldie Duck.
Also, Law, you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss fill your dark soul with light. That's just like initiation to the series.
I mean, I've played Devil May Cry before. I'm which one did I play? I might have actually played 1 and 2. I don't remember. What am I fighting? I said it's a gold duck. That's what it is. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to handle all that stuff. Because, like, longer series games tend to not work as well for streams, at least in my opinion. It's one of the bigger problems I had with Raza is because I couldn't pay attention long enough to figure out, like, all the boring stuff.
That's kind of what I'm starting to realize, too.
That's why, like, the Raidcast works perfectly, because it's... I mean, we're just talking, you know? And Fate is just... talking. I mean, there is gameplay involved.
I think that's part of what made Jackbox work so well, was that, you know, it was just a thing. You know, it was the games themselves were shorter. Plus, you had that like everybody could jump in and like be part of it and stuff. That was super fun.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would probably be different if I streamed. Like, if I was able to stream full time and do like 6 and 7 hour streams instead of like 3.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly it.
But I don't have the time. That's why I stopped streaming on Sundays pretty much. I just don't have the time. The time disappears. By the time I finish like editing and all the recording, it's Monday. So
that's why I don't edit. Editing takes too long.
Well, see, I've been enjoying editing. I mean, Clover, I have to edit. There's no way I could leave that stuff in Clover. And Extella doesn't get edited too much unless it's like tomorrow's episode, where I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow when I fall through the world. If not, it's the next episode. But I had to obviously redo that entire map, and I'm not going to make someone sit through the exact same thing I just did, so I cut all that out.
Oh, you mean like the start of Tales today?
Yes. I was going to comment, I was going to be like, Ian, why didn't you cut this beginning part out? And I was like, oh yeah, you don't.
Because I don't get at it. Yeah. So, for anybody that didn't see it, which is pretty much everybody, because it has like 2 views.
I watched it.
Baz fucking brought a different controller today. Not today. Yesterday. Yeah,
Saturday.
actually, yes. No, actually yesterday.
Yep.
He had a family thing on Saturday, so we ended up doing all of our recording yesterday.
So you lied to me. You don't just record on Saturdays. I'll remember this.
Oh, that's why Inu was at my house.
That's why we recorded with our place on Saturday. But so he shows up with a different, because you might remember from the week before that like the controller that he brought just kept disconnecting from the computer, so I went and grabbed one of mine from the other room. This week he brought a Logitech controller because he knew his 360 one wasn't working, and the game just didn't recognize it. The game was like, so the first thing we had was a boss fight. So we start the boss fight, and he can't control his character. I'm like, oh, that's good. And you can't get to the configuration menu when you're in combat. So I just had to stand around and wait for the entire party to die, so that we could then like check the config menu or try to find the controller settings. And as it turns out, his control settings for some reason have been set to mouse and keyboard instead of to the controller. So, you know.
Can't believe you let Patty die.
Guys, can we talk about how that plasma fist turned disabled to left type move, so it didn't work on L's?
Yeah, I was really confused. I was extremely confused for a second. And I just thought it was crazy.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
L used plasma fits on Golduck, so so Ion Deluge went down. It tried to use disable, and it didn't work.
Oh.
Because of Volt Absorb.
Big brain plays. That's what I'm calling. Good job, L. Big brain plays.
I'm not paying attention.
Do we ever pay attention during raids?
No.
You too.
Oh, yeah.
Zeraora.
Zeraora, only if it was
Shiny.
a 5-star.
Only if it was shiny, not even if just...
Yeah.
If it was just a 5-star, we didn't care. It was like... it was just like A button go brr. Like, it was only when we were dealing with the shinies that we gave a shit.
True.
Which we've got still several weeks of these raids. I'm interested to see if they'll do another like shiny raid at the beginning of next month. And what
That
it'll
tends
be.
to be the pattern at this point.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
patterns are nothing, really.
Well, I mean,
It's only been twice so far. That's a coincidence. 3 times the pattern.
well, we'll
Once you
see.
beat them, then nothing's a pattern. Well, I guess some things are patterns, actually.
I'm a pattern. Hey, there's a gold duck.
Just waiting on word on Crown Tundra.
Good luck. Delayed until next year.
We'll
Calling it
see.
now.
How many tops have they done total? Of the because they do it 2 at a time, right? We've got water and what is it? Ground? Is it or rock?
Yeah, we had steel and something else last time. I don't remember what.
Oh,
So-
I got a thing.
Woo! Launch the thing. So we're
I'm
at
working
4
on
out
it.
of like what? 19? Or is it 18 tops?
It's 18 times.
I couldn't remember if Fairy was the 18th or not. What is this? Oh, it's a herdier.
Yeah. Herdier or Stoutland?
That looks
It
like
actually
a
might be a
stout.
Stoutland, yeah.
Yeah, that's a stout.
Same thing. They're both dogs.
Right? Sticker didn't show up.
You know, Stoutland was like actually pretty solid. I ran with that thing for the entirety of the gen it was introduced. Like it was in my E4 team. I'm pretty sure.
Yo, Stoutland was pretty clutch in Sun and Moon. When you didn't want to hold down the B button for Tauros and hatch eggs.
Yeah. Yes.
The real pain.
Yeah, 18. Did
Oh, Dev was checking the tops. Urshifu. I put mine in my
My
box.
thing to reconnect.
Oh, it's your internet style?
No, it just sticker didn't show up.
Oh, well, you know. Stamps are fixed, yo. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's always allegedly. Alright, cool. Single me out. I see how it is. I see you guys. All bringing your...
Shinier.
I mean, I will be shiny flexing, so that's cool, I guess.
It's
There's-
cute that you think Elza Urshifu isn't going to be shiny.
It can't be.
Pshaw, you have PK hacks.
I mean, it legit can't be. There is no shiny sprite for it.
Hey, did you change your character? How long has that been a thing?
Since we started the stream,
Oh, well. I just not noticed it.
I think I did that Thursday or Friday. I don't know. I was just kind of bored, and I was like, "All right, it's time for a change. Let's change up my girl."
Check, but I'm pretty certain Urshifu cannot be shiny.
So she had a bit of a rebellious phase and sliced off her ponytail.
Okay.
I like how your character's just got a backstory now.
Yeah.
Okay, it can be shiny, but it's probably like the dogs and stuff where I can't.
Oh, it's definitely shiny log.
Yeah, it's shiny
Use
lock
them.
so far, but
Yeah, can't use them on network.
I mean, you could, but it's dangerous. Ooh, another Google survey.
Honestly, just the yellow bits become red.
Really?
And
Yeah.
it becomes hard to see when it Gigantamaxes.
I'm just saying, like, anytime that they want to give us access to shiny Zamazenta, I
I'd be
am
all for
all
that.
kinds of down for that. Hot pink Zamazenta is fucking incredible.
She got rejected and cut her ponytail. Who did your character ask out to be rejected? It was Hop, wasn't it?
Fuck no. More likely than not, Marnie.
It was definitely Hop. I could see it. She just couldn't. She couldn't live with herself after that.
She's been shooting Hop down for, since the game came out.
Does this thing have a fairy move?
This thing has a fairy move.
It probably has play rough.
Of course, it's got play rough. Why wouldn't it have play rough?
Yep, there is.
All right. Well, that's cool.
I can hear Sarge watching us.
You hear him watching you?
It's okay. I hear my
that's
roommate
me.
playing Persona. So.
Still Royal.
Yeah, dude, he's addicted.
I mean, I played it twice in a row, back to back. So
He's addicted.
and it was funny because as I was like, kind of walking into my living room after work today, I was like, I should probably play Royal again.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't played Royal in too long. I should play Royal some more. It's been like a week and a half.
Yeah, he's been pretty much playing it nonstop on the camp.
At the moment, though, I'm trying to finish the P4 dancing just to get it over with, and I'm trying to finish PQ so that I can go into PQ2.
I am watching PQ2 the movie, which is just 21 hours of cutscenes of PQ2. And I'm like an hour and a half into it. Seems pretty interesting so far.
I might one day decide to actually use my DS again.
My roommate asked me, he goes, how long's your DS been standing there? I was like, when did Pokemon come out? Because it's just been sitting on a sofa, on the chair of it, since then. Well, actually, I guess since Home came out would be the more appropriate term. Din? Din.
I mean, I'm playing Yokai Watch 3 on it, but I have also stopped doing that. I need to actually finish that too.
I've got a Golurk.
I pulled mine out to play Platinum on.
I was going to say I have a Grimmsnarl, but it's a Dreadnought. It's a Dreadnought.
How'd you get those two confused?
Both
Oh wow, a
G-Maxes.
bunch of beams showed up.
I also have a Grimmsnarl.
Do you have a Grimmsnarl or a Dreadnought?
I have a Dreadnought.
Well, test time we just Wonder Traded something, so...
Well, we've got 3 beams, so what do we want to run?
I have a Toaster.
It's our gold luck.
Is any of the beams golden?
Golden? No.
Oh.
Oh, I have a 4-star Meryl.
Okay, we have 4 beams.
Alright, well, I'll launch the 5-star then. Actually, who wants
Mine
to...
is also 5-star.
Mine
Alright,
is
well,
also 5-star.
Alright, well...
Al's the only one without a 5-star.
Yep.
Yours are both G-Maxes.
Dev, go ahead and launch yours. You haven't launched a raid all day.
Yes, I have.
Have you, though? Or have you been
But
spinning in circles?
I'm not gonna launch a non-password one. Just give me a second.
No, you'd probably be completely safe to do that.
Yeah, cause no one wants to actually give me that Pokemon. Okay.
You guys are looking at my exciting gameplay? This is what was me hatching eggs, by the way.
I mean, that's what I've been doing all day.
Yeah, but did you do it around a den?
No, I'm doing it around that. I'm doing it around that that dude next to the nursery.
I'm excited to start my next one.
Water rock.
Finally gonna finish that Aracuda.
It's not Aracuda. Aracuda's not even in the breeding center.
No, it doesn't need to be. You have like 6 million eggs for it.
No, I don't. I'm eggless. Although I was telling Def this, I wish I'd have kept all those non-shiny eggs and just traded them to you guys to see if they'd be shiny, because you know they could be at that point. But it was too late. The save got them first.
I might have to take Wednesday off.
I too might have to take Wednesday off. No, I'm not though. I will be taking September, projected to be like the 14th-ish.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
I think...
it'll be 2 weeks from then, or 2 weeks around then.
Oh, let me check. Huh. Yeah, Sarge told me he was requesting the 14th and the 15th off.
Is Sarge farming Gilfest too? What quinky?
No. But he was informing me that if he gets it, so I can take it off as well.
And then you can farm Gilfest.
Sure.
I'll be farming Gilfest.
It's
No,
probably
that'll
when
be
we're
so-
gonna do our trip to Rochester.
That'll be so you guys can go see
Gilfest?
Safe Word.
Safe word.
Safe Word.
Yeah. But no. I'm seeing safe word this weekend. The Rochester trip is for the Millennium Games and barbecue.
I thought you were about to say Barbados.
No, there's a barbecue joint out there when we've gone out there that we tend to go to every time called Sticky Lips.
No, that
Sticky
cherry.
lips.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is so good.
We have sticky fingers.
Their cherry barbecue sauce is
Oh, God,
so good. So it's worth the drive out there.
Well, I will not be going anywhere today or tomorrow or around the 14th, except for in my living room / office, so I can spend money farming for waifus.
Dude, you gotta hit 1,500 boxes this year.
No joke, if I hit 1,000 boxes this year, I'm done with Void Dust. Ever. I won't need Void Dust ever again.
You gotta hit 1,500 though.
I really don't have to, though. I don't think
No,
you can
you-
hit 1,500 unless you're, what's that word called? What?
Not sleeping.
No,
A
no,
whale.
no. No. I mean, not sleeping would also probably do it, but, modding the game to where it will automatically do it for you. What's that term?
Oh, you mean running an auto clicker?
Kinda, yeah. But, you know, with skills.
TASing.
AKA stuff I ain't got time to do because I also don't want to lose my account because it's against the terms of service. So manual clicks for me until it comes to the redeeming the lottery box. Then
You know, I do wonder if we could set up the auto clicker with like very specific time delays.
I tried.
On sequences of buttons to just do farming for us.
I tried. At one point, I was like, you know what I'm going to do that's going to be clever? I'm going to do bones and set up, because bones are the easiest thing to do. Because you can just set up 3 Zerks and go to town. Could not get it to work because of the quartz refund. So,
Refund?
well, like, when you have to reuse a quart to continue a node, or continue a find, it would always throw it off, because it could be 3 or 4 runs, or, you know, however many runs you're doing.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah, it would always throw off the timing. I did try, though.
I mean, there's probably a formulaic order for how to do it.
I mean, there's a way you can do it. People in the Wales Discord do it. Not with auto clicker, though.
You know what I bet you could do is instead of just doing 1 round on the auto clicker, you actually set it for like you actually go through an entire site because it'll always offset. So it'll always be like 3, then 4, then 3, then 4. Just because of the way it works. So if you went through an entire set and you did 3 manually and then the 4th one for the reset and then set that as your auto run script.
I mean, maybe the problem is like bones cost like 15 AP, so it's not 3 or 4. It's like, you know, 20 and 21, and that's just so many buttons to click.
It is. It's a lot of buttons.
All of the buttons.
Fucking farming embers is such a pain in the ass.
Just wait till Gilfest.
I'm not waiting until Gilfest.
You'll have so many embers to worry about then.
Yeah, I know, but
I got a Dreadnought.
I still have my Meryl.
Meryl? Is it Meryl or is it Peekaboo?
Meryl?
Meryl? Or is it an Azurill?
I can't say for certain.
the problem with waiting for Gilfest is that at least some of that stuff I'm probably going to want to use in Gilfest.
Don't you have every servant leveled?
No,
Slacker.
that's why I need to farm That's why I need to farm embers.
Slacker.
Because at the moment I think there's 6 that aren't leveled. I mean, they're all Summer 3 servants. Because I didn't have enough embers to hand.
I've got exactly enough embers for the rest of Summer 3, and then I'm out. The air mood's getting shafted.
Like, I still need to finish Zerker Jalter, Whale Joan, Valks, Summer Maeve, Summer Ushi, MHXX, and Summer Eva.
I thought you said Summer Eva, not Eba. I'm losing it tonight, is what I'm learning.
Not.
Losing it. Did you say tonight?
Tonight.
When are you not?
Oh.
Oh.
Tuesdays I'm normally not. Or
When are you
Fridays.
not? Argument not found.
Ooh.
Oh, so I finally had Baz fix his stupid support yesterday.
Oh, was Baz's support broken?
So I noticed it because I haven't been farming event nodes for like the last week.
Oh, did he not split the
But-
thing?
His regular support was his event support. So I asked him about that yesterday. He's like, "Oh, I swear I set it up different." He hadn't actually clicked the button to make his other support set like his normal support, so he hadn't assigned a normal support at all. So it was just defaulting to what his active selection was, which was his event support.
Oh.
So that's fixed now.
I'm still farming hearts on that event. I'm going to try to hit like 250 before the event ends.
Yeah, see, I'd probably still be doing farming on that event for like, I don't know.
Does that Leafeon have a quick claw?
What?
No, I don't think it did.
I swear I saw
Why?
a quick claw. I swear I saw it. Who has a quick claw?
I don't have a quick claw.
Oh, is it my Delmice? I don't think my Delmice. I think my Delmice. Alright. Well,
That's going to hit first anyways because of priority, but
Okay.
we'll find out here shortly. Either that or I'm going crazy.
I mean, Leafeon went first, so it's not my Delmice.
Alright, it's
Unless
either I'm going
Leafeon
crazy
falls
or that Leafeon... It's either I'm going crazy or the Leafeon's got a quick claw.
Maybe it does.
Else running super speedy quick claw Leafeon. New tech.
Also, did that leave you? Are you charging him for Solar Blade or something?
Yeah, she
Yes.
is.
Oh, you need to stop running these Smogon sets.
Is Smogon set the Solar Blade?
I mean, I imagine if they're gonna run Leafeon, they're gonna run Chlorophyll Leafeon. Which, if you're running
I was-
Chlorophyll, you might as well be running Solar Blade.
I was gonna say, wouldn't it be like Power Herb, Solar Blade or something? But I guess it's Chlorophyll, that makes sense.
Does it get chlorophyll?
I think so. Because I remember that from the gen they came in at, where you could get Chlorophyll on them.
It's been changed. It's got levitate.
What?
Could be.
A plant knowing levitate?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's the hidden ability now is Chlorophyll.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, yeah, it's levitate and go in with a joke, but okay, that works. Friendly reminder, stay hydrated. Unlike me.
But that's Leaf Gun. Okay, why the absolute balls are you running Solar Blade on Leaf Guard?
Secret tech.
I mean, no,
I think this was a
And-
Smogon build.
and moreover, that Leafeon has a Quick Claw. However,
does?
Dep's Delmise does not. Dep's Delmise has a fucking leftovers.
Gotta be tanky.
Is that Leafeon shiny? I can't tell because Leafeon's got one of those crap shinies.
It is shiny.
You guys, my Bulbasaur shiny. So, Elle, are you going to do all the starters eventually?
Plan to. I actually kind of plan on doing the original 151.
Ooh, that's a lot. What
Well,
about the
that-
original 153? Actually, 4.
Well, that's not a Smogon Leafeon, that's for sure, because those are all running Chlorophyll. And also not Solar Blade, despite the fact they're running Chlorophyll. They're still going for Leaf Blade for some reason. Probably in case somebody turns off your sun.
Probably.
Oh, one of my professors just said all meetings are on Zoom, so I guess that's theoretically a good thing.
Def, as one of your professors, you're not allowed to go to school.
Can you imagine if a professor actually said that?
Yes, I just said it. Do you not believe my professionalism?
No.
But I have suits and ties.
No.
But I do!
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I have leaf blade.
That's similar to a suit and or a tie.
Oh. But my suit and ties. It's been so long since I've had to wear like something like that to go into the office. It's been kind of nice. Ina, are you still working remotely, or have you had to go back?
I have not been working remotely except for like 1 week, way back at the beginning.
That sucks.
Nah, it's nice.
Is it?
Well, see, here's the thing. Per company policy, when I'm working from home, I have to be on hotspot connection from agency phone in order to like. It's just policy, which means
wild.
that I have absolutely god awful internet when I'm at home for work purposes. So it's easier to just go to the office and have good internet.
Yeah, that I don't blame you. Do not blame me for that. Oh look, there's a little toaster.
Strictly speaking, I'm half of the IT department. We're the ones that would be checking that kind of thing, so I could totally get away with it. But all right, I'm launching this Go Lurk.
But Al had a Meryl.
That's nice. It's not
Yeah.
a 5. It's not a 5-star.
Can Meryl learn beat up?
I'd say maybe more things than beat up than he could before. Since it's a pretty sure it's a TM now.
Is it a TM or TR?
TM, pretty sure.
Are you though, Def? Are you?
TM.
I said pretty sure.
So Inu, back to you making Patty die a bunch. Why would you do such an evil thing?
Patty made Patty die a bunch.
Cool showing on our Mystics art though. I forgot that Miyu was a thing. Also, did you launch this thing?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's up. Def's here.
I don't believe it. There's no proof.
Oh, I was gonna say beat up's on TM, but I was looking at Gen 4. Or, yeah, Gen 4. Or Gen 6, actually. It is... Where is it? Does it not say here?
Patty's Mystic Arts go like absolutely mental later in the week. She just keeps getting them. It's great. We see a bunch of Patty's Mystic Arts this week.
It's TM37.
So it is TR38.
That's... Sure.
Ooh. What do I want to kill a ground top with?
A
What do I kill
ghost.
a ghost with?
I mean, I could kill a ghost with a ghost. Oh, you know what? It's time. Elle's bringing a ghost.
I thought you were gonna bring Shiro.
Nah, I thought about it. I'll just bring not a fish. Munch, munch, munch.
Has Shiro been better?
Well, Shiro is literally a hard counter because it's
Yeah.
grass ghost.
Yeah, but if it hits me with a ghost type move, I'm dead. I mean, I
Now
would
you'll be fine.
Yeah, but not a fish.
No, you'd be fine. You are the bone of your sword. Steel is your body and fire is your blood.
Has that episode came out yet, Def? It did, didn't it? It did come
Yeah.
out. Oh, good old Emiya. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me some water.
Actually, probably a good opportunity for me to go fill up on water too. I have my thing sitting in front of me, but it has like no water left in it.
Do we have water?
Like, part of a tree left.
Wait, what attack did I use?
Use Phantom Force.
Okay.
And it's syrup. What?
What about syrup?
It's syrup.
Does it mean it tastes like syrup?
Oh yeah, it tastes like syrup. That's what you said. In one of the episodes of Clover, we start the episode and that's literally the first thing Def says before I even start the episode. And it made it in the episode. I absolutely left that in the episode, Def.
You said you would.
I left the other thing you said in the episode as well. I forgot to
I
cut
don't
it.
remember. I don't
It
remember
was
what that
it was
Oh, you mean at the very end?
Yep. I forgot to cut it. If you need me to pull it down and cut it, I can. But
That's fine.
okay.
Okay, now can I run my Meryl?
But I have an Azuma
It's
roll.
not gone.
Did we determine if it was a Meryl or a Zooral?
Roll.
Just a rill. That's definitely a Meryl.
Its ears aren't long enough.
So what did you guys eat for dinner tonight? I had cereal.
Chicken fajitas.
Did we win yet?
Right.
I see you also left.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
I see you also left.
Yeah, I had to go get water.
Oh, hey, you two. The two people that stream on a regular basis. Both of us not
Yeah.
bringing water.
Technically, my bottle was right in front of me. It was just empty.
Yeah, so was mine.
So I refilled that and then got a second bottle, which has lemonade in it. So, you know.
Oh, really? Mine's
Yeah.
got peach tea.
So now I've got water and lemonade.
I just have the peach tea.
Ellie, you gonna put up that Azumarill or whatever?
It is up.
Oh, cool.
It is indeed up.
Stamps are broken.
Sarge is on the phone, or else I ask him bring me some fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
Crystal Light.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what my lemonade is.
Yep, same here. Def, what about your crystal light?
And I've got I have a box of fruit punch in the cabinet too. So
So we were talking about dinner foods. What'd you fix for dinner?
chicken broccoli Alfredo.
What about you, Def?
Meatloaf and rice.
Man, all y'all schooled me. I just had cereal. What is this garbage? It's okay. I win when it comes to lunch. Elle, guess what I had for lunch?
Pizza.
No, Uncrustables.
Hell yeah, the best lunch.
I had 2 cheeseburgers and tomato and feta.
That doesn't sound like Uncrustables.
Oh, but that was my lunch.
Ah, leftovers from Saturday. I see.
Yep.
Was the feta still like ridiculous strong?
Holy smokes, yes.
Holy God, that
I
was
took a bite and it was like I got slapped across the face.
that was the strongest feta I've ever had. Like, it was funny because you and I, like, at about the same time, and we were just like, what the fuck is this feta? Why is it so strong?
You guys getting smacked by feta. Sounds like a porn.
It's just very, very powerful feta.
You didn't have any of those leftover potatoes, though?
No,
Why do
That
you
was a
sound insulted
disaster.
by that? They were edible.
Were they, though?
They were.
Technically, yeah. They weren't
They
great,
weren't
but
good.
They were edible.
they were edible.
It's not like you were gonna gag from eating them or anything. It's just like, you'd rather not.
Well, the 2 cheeseburgers and the tomato and feta were really big lunch.
I get that. Those Bubba Burgers do a good job of filling you up.
Those I didn't know that you had Bubba Burgers. I didn't know that's what you were talking about. Bubba Burgers are pretty good.
Yeah. As far as like frozen burgers go, they're pretty much the best that you can buy commercially.
Yeah.
I know there's some a cousin of mine works at a bar somewhere, and the frozen burgers that the bar gets from whatever their food supplier is are like Bubba Burgers except better. But you can't just buy them commercially. Like
Now I
you,
kind of want a hamburger.
you
I
have to be
I
a
hate both.
restaurant. I mean, I could resend you that picture of the stuffed burger. If that helps.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
Bubba
yeah.
Burger, you got nothing on that.
Should be opening soon. Can't wait.
I'll come visit. Can I come visit?
Sure, you just gotta drive 16 hours north.
Okay.
Yep.
Def, drive me 24 hours north.
I'm not driving you anywhere.
Whew.
Def, that's so cold.
Rejected.
You can use my car. I just got it fixed. I was gonna name this episode something about cars, and then I got lazy and didn't. Because cars are expensive. My AC fixed now, though, so that's a thing.
Like cars with a K.
This isn't JoJo.
Cars with a K and a Z.
So when is the next season of JoJo coming out?
Well, it's not.
That figures.
Probably not for a while, realistically. Although I did notice looking at the anime season for, I can't remember if it's fall or winter. I think it's winter season. Hataraku Saibo is coming back.
There's a Gumi.
Except, so I saw that was coming back, and then I noticed it wasn't being made by David Production this time.
What is it?
I forget who the team is on it this time, but I saw that I was like, why isn't it David Production? And then I looked like 2 anime over to the right, and they're doing a sports anime that's airing in the same season. I'm like, why? Why did you not do more Hataraku Saibo, you whores?
You know, what is that anime's English name?
Cells at Work? Yeah, I think that's what
You
it
know,
is.
I should have watched that. I heard nothing but good stuff about it.
It was excellent.
Gardevoir.
Oh, sweet.
Putting it up.
Pokemon waifu.
Neckbeards and whatever else. I also have another Clef Key.
I have a Gmax 3 stars Sandaconda and a 5-star Gmax. Forgot what it was called again.
Well, there's
Dude,
still
bro.
a Gardevoir up, so probably jump on that.
Yeah, I'm about to.
But what if I wanted to launch my Clef Key?
Too bad.
Oh. Well, Toaster's coming to the fight.
I mean, Toaster can do something.
Dreadnought, that's what it was.
Curse fairy resisting bug for some really random reason.
I mean, it's fine. They had to make Fairy do something, right?
Sure.
Because
It's
they
not,
do enough.
it's not like it's one of the best. I was about to say classes.
Well, so Dark bops this. No, Dark does not. What hit Steel, right?
Steel. Ghost.
Does Ghost?
Yeah.
Klefki. We're fighting Gardevoir.
I have a Clef Key. Do you want to cancel and let me launch this Clef Key?
No.
Oh.
Y'all wouldn't do my Meryl.
I mean,
You
I don't
did
want to
do
do
it.
any
I had it up the
Pokemon.
first
What are
time.
you talking about?
You did it, but you didn't do it the first time I had it up.
Did you have it up?
The first time, yes.
I really didn't know it
Which
was
time
up.
was this? Because I don't think anyone was aware of it.
I said it was up, and you're like, we're doing... I think it was your raid, Inu. And I was like, oh, well, fine.
Leave it to Inu. Inu, when are you going to let me join in on one of the Vesperia recordings? Through Steam Remote Share.
You just got to drive 16 hours north. That's
No,
all.
you just have to do the Steam Remote Share, yo. I can
Well,
totes
you-
play as
you do
Patty.
You do other recordings on Saturday, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Problem is, that's also your recording day, so it doesn't
I
work.
mean, is it? Is it, though? Is it?
Normally, yes.
Steph, when we've recorded Clover the last 2 weeks, what day has it been?
Well, I'm pretty sure we recorded it on Friday last week and on Saturday the week before that.
Well, it was definitely 2 Fridays. In law, you and I've actually done the remote play with Castle Crashers, and it worked pretty flawlessly.
Yeah, it was funny. We launched it up just to test it, then spent like an hour and a half just playing Castle Crashers.
So,
That game is a lot of fun.
yeah, it is.
Remember that time you, Sarge, and I cleared it in one sitting, El? And we just sat down and played the thing until we beat it. That was when I discovered that you could fly forever by just juggling shit in the air, and you were totally untouchable if you did that. And then we had 3 flying knights just whizzing across the field, carrying people around and never taking damage.
Well, I think it depends on like who's hosting the game and like their internet is really what it matters. Who can put it up? I mean, I'm assuming Inu's got decent internet speeds. I've got gigs. Got all the gigs. So I at least know Inu and I can do it flawlessly. Ish. It also could have been something with Blaze Blue. So I don't have Tales of Vesperia to test it on. That would have to be something Inu would have to test.
Oh, they did so much.
Oh, now we did run into a controller issue, and I figured out what it was. It's because it didn't. If you have two controllers, it didn't have an issue. But if you were trying to use like a keyboard, it would automatically default to the second player having to use the like secondary controller or something like that. I can't remember how it was.
No, the problem was we couldn't both be using the keyboard,
Yeah,
which is that's what we tried at first, and that didn't work. So eventually you switched to using, I think you switched to using a controller.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I was running the mouse to keyboard input.
Either way, it's some. I feel like if that's something someone wanted to see, I could absolutely do a stream of it with someone. Probably, maybe. I'd have to look see what games are there. I know I don't have that many games that offer it at this point in time. Pretty sure Castle Crashers is like one of the few games that does have it.
I think Jackbox offers it. I don't know why, but it does.
I'm pretty sure you're right. And that's no. Why does Jackbox offer it?
That's what I wondered when I saw the little pop-up for it when I launched the game on Thursday. I was like, why would you need that? It's built for streaming.
Inu, just let me remote play Jackbox with you.
We did that on Thursday, technically.
No, we need to test the remote play capabilities and see what we get.
Alright, Inu. It's like it trains up, so Shadow Seek doesn't work.
Oh, cool.
He probably did he change the control for each player to what it was? Because I had to go in and manually select the controller for mine. Like I had to go into the settings or like the little option menu that popped up, and Inu's player tag got put over the mouse and keyboard or controller, whichever way it was, and then mine was put over, you know, whatever the other option was for it. If you don't do that, it's gonna only register like one input per thing. Because we also tried it with Golf with Friends. And that was before we figured out the controller issue. Yeah, it was something. Guys, we got an eye on Papa Berry.
When are we gonna do the rest of the curry?
Hurry.
You guys, I am launching this Clef Key.
Guys, I'm gonna launch a Dreadnought.
Well, I've already launched the Clef Key, but I didn't put a code on it because I like to play risky.
Alright.
Sounds like Def's got plenty of time to launch that Dreadnought then.
Unless you cancel it. I wasn't sure he's going to. I don't know, launch it.
No, I canceled. I wouldn't put that up, and no one definitely didn't join just instantly for whatever the reason. Maybe.
Someone did.
What? No, shush.
Definitely wasn't like one steezy.
Definitely wasn't what happened. Does this thing have levitate? I feel like it's got levitate.
What, Dreadnought?
No, what? Clef Key.
Which one are you running?
I've got Clef Key up.
Okay. I
Yeah,
have the
but
Dreadnought.
technically Def's Dreadnought was up first.
Was
I
it?
closed it. Whatever. So,
Yeah, because you had to take your Clef Key down, so Def's Dreadnought was up first.
whatever, we're doing Klefki now.
Oh, it's only a 3-star. This is gonna get super bopped.
It sounds like it might have been. I don't know. Like, what does this thing die to again? Just
Dreadnought dice too?
what? Clef Key.
It dries to ground because it has Prankster.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't have levitate.
It dies to fire, is what it dies to.
I know what I must do.
Okay.
And after this, we can launch Elsmeril.
We already did that. It's already done.
You don't have another one though?
No.
Oh,
I have a Dreadnought and a Sanaconda.
but that's not a Meryl.
No, it's not.
Does anyone have a Peekaboo?
Good old Peekaboo. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we didn't have any issues. At least from my end, I didn't see any. We had a little bit of issues with the controller at first, but when we figured out what it was, it pretty much ran flawlessly. But I don't know. It also could have been the game. I don't know. I just know Castle Crasher worked pretty flawlessly. And Golf with Friends also worked flawlessly, but you know, you play that game again.
It depends on the game, probably.
Golf with Friends. See, Golf with Friends would be another good one for like a community kind of stream thing, except that everyone needs to have a copy of it. Unlike with
No. They just need for you to remote play. And there you go. Because it's remote playable.
Is it?
Yeah. Because Enu and I did it.
Stupid Clefty.
This thing just got bopped.
I mean, it is a 3-star.
You're welcome. Elle's putting in all the work.
Really? Really? I mean, yeah.
You'll use Happy Hour.
I wanted to make everyone happy, so I used Happy Hour.
I'll attack in 2 turns.
Damn. I always forget Doom Desire is a 2-turn move. Well, 3-turn technically, but... Are you gonna Future
Okay.
Sight next?
I can't Future Sight and Doom Desire at the same time.
I mean, you can. I mean, you could.
They wouldn't do anything.
Def, you lost some health. You should probably recover.
Oh, you know good and well it's that.
Happy Hour. Man, I only have 30 of these?
Sarge cursing. Oh boy.
Oh no.
What does it even do, by the way, Happy Hour?
It does nothing. It's literally what it does.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it makes everyone happy.
There are 2 moves in the game that do absolutely nothing. It's Happy Hour and Join Hands. There you go.
Oh, I forgot about Join Hands.
Flash.
What about Splash?
Splash also does nothing, but you know.
So there's 3 moves in the game that do nothing.
Deb, you couldn't rest because of the mist.
Oh my god. I was wrong. Happy Hour doubles surprise money, which means it does nothing in this case.
What? No, we're absolutely going to get prize money from this. I'm happy houring. We're going to get loads of cash.
Oh, hey, I can Dynamax.
You said only 2 games do nothing.
2 games?
What? 2 games, 2 moves. Wouldn't Splash be another move that
Yeah,
does
we went over
nothing?
that already.
Wait, but if
Okay,
Splash does
sorry.
nothing, but Happy Hours does do something, that would mean it would be back down to 2 moves.
So does Happy Hour do something?
Yeah.
Yeah, Happy Hour does something. Doesn't do anything in this situation. though.
What's Join Hands do then?
We join hands.
I think it's like a. I remember seeing it, but I'm not sure if
It's like-
that's still a thing.
It's like a Pichu
Oh,
exclusive move or something. Isn't it?
It's hold hands, not join hands. I think.
Well, you're probably thinking of helping hand.
Ally Pokemon hold hands. This makes them very happy. Sick.
Oh, so it raises friendship.
Doesn't say
Sure it
But
does.
it
makes
does
them
do
very-
something if you have the Normalium Z. It turns into
Yeah, it
Z
raises
hold
up.
hands. Which,
It just raises all stats, yeah.
yeah, it raises every
That's
stat.
what Happy Hour does too.
That's also what Splash does.
Vivillon, Pikachu, and Charizard are the only Pokemon to have it. And a Pikachu. Another Pikachu.
So it's gonna be literally a special thing.
By holding hands. Enu, what'd you use?
When?
The Doom Desire finished it.
See? All worked out in the end.
Good timing.
And Def got the kill. See, you did all
I
the
did
work.
all the work.
I mean, the only attack I saw was the one that killed it. So,
Wildfire. I got Magnezone.
Dreadnought.
I think we should do this Magnezone.
I mean, Magnezone sounds like a good idea.
Alright, cool.
Magnezone doesn't get levitate, does it?
No.
He gets magnet pull instead.
Oh no! Never mind.
What do you mean, oh no?
She's ready to raid without us.
He's running it solo, okay.
Alright, Def, that Dreadnought.
So Def, drop that Dreadnought though.
Running it right now.
I had to back out and I hit don't invite others.
Yep, that's. I don't know why that's a button, but you know.
Dang it.
It's so you can solo everything with Eternatus or one of the dogs.
I mean, you
my
definitely brought
God.
Eternatus, right? And not
I went in with Drazuka though.
Drazuka.
What the hell's a Drazuka?
My Dragapult.
Oh,
Drazuka.
Yeah, that's its nickname, is Drazuka.
I think I named mine like Child Flinger or something.
I thought you were going to go a different way with that, but I'm glad it's that.
Child Cannon, I think is what I named it.
Is it Kodamini's Creepy Murder Basement?
Shh, Elle hasn't seen the Creepy Murder Basement yet.
That's not an UBW.
I'm pretty sure they. Yeah, it definitely is.
I mean, if you guys would have played along with me.
Then
Yeah.
What?
Elle only just met Konamine. He
Konamine
hasn't
say.
done any. He hasn't done anything evil yet.
Has he walked around in a circle yet?
I mean, he told Shiro to quit the war, and then Shiro was like, "No."
That's not how that conversation goes.
It pretty much is.
No. See, here's what actually happens. Kodamine learns that Shiro's last name is Emiya, or first name, whichever. And then he gets a boner because, you know, he can relive his love with other Emiya.
And then he's like, "You should probably quit the war." And Shiro's like, "Yeah, I probably should." He's like, "By the way, the last time the war ended, an entire park lit on fire and a bunch of people died." And Shiro's like, "Fuck it, I'm fighting the war."
No. Then he goes, "But you get a wish." And Shiro's like, "Oh, I get a wish? Tosaka didn't tell me that because she's a bad friend who's only revived me at this point one time, I think. Maybe twice.
Oh, I get a wish. That's cool, but all I want to do is, you know,
Fix
drink
pops.
from a cup touched by the blood of Christ while standing over the bodies of 6 fallen masters. You know, teenage girl things.
Yeah. Oh my god. I love that so
Kodamine
much.
is a nice guy.
Oh, that was such a great line.
Dude, UPW Abridged is amazing.
Heard that and I started dying.
It was great.
And I'm like, I'm sold. I
Yeah.
need to watch the rest of this now.
Watch the rest of it and then enjoy the UBW Abridged life.
No, I'm just scattering my papers everywhere. Because that's what I like doing.
There's
Well, you live another day.
Kodamine does have an amazing voice.
To quote Abridger, not if I kill everyone first.
Hey, Boba.
Now shut up and help me kill my friends.
Oh. I need to watch UBW again for like Abridged again for like the 60th time.
I know, right?
Anytime I have like nothing to watch, I'm like, all right, UBW Abridged it is.
It's always either that or SAO Abridged. One
The
of
only
two.
problem I have with SAO Abridged now is there's too many episodes.
Yeah, but I like when I'm doing a rewatch of it, I only rewatch like the first 5 or 6 anyways.
It's been. I know that they're working on their next episode for it, but I can't remember. Are they still in the fairy arc? Or they finished
Yes.
that? I couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
no, they're still in the fairy arc.
Oh, we didn't talk about it too much, but so how about that spear in Leafa's eye?
That was beautiful.
Leaf has been getting kind of shafted here, huh?
It's fine. She has infinite healing,
You know, tentacle rape.
but also
Legit
she
feel a little bad for her now.
but she also completely wrecked an entire like contingent of dudes with an emoto beam.
That is true.
Little Sister Beam is probably my favorite thing Leaf has ever done.
True, that is.
I mean, that is a really thick Hyperior. I was about to say Hyperion, which is a completely different game.
Good old Hyperion. The Hyperion Corporation wishes to remind you.
That healing is infinite. Oh man, I've only got 799 balls left.
Hey, you're finally awake. You're trying to cross the border, right?
What are you quoting, Def? What are you doing?
That was the Skyrim thing that the new you says sometimes in 3.
Are you sure about that?
Yep.
Yes.
Are you
Yep.
positive?
That
100%.
Magnezone took a while to kill.
Oh really? We killed the
Yeah.
Dreadnought.
Yeah, we just finished killing the Dreadnought, so you know.
I completely zoned out and forgot Elle wasn't in this raid.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I should have guessed by the wishy-washy, but you know.
Yeah, we had to get to the wishy-washy this time.
All because I hit the wrong button.
All right, Elle, you can launch that
Get it,
Magnezone now.
I just thought Elle brought the wishy-washy.
I don't have one.
You don't have a wishy-washy?
Steph, did you just put up another...
No.
I'm
No,
I
so
did.
sick of the Dreadnoughts.
Here, I've got something. I've got an Azimaril. That's not a Dreadnought.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah? I have a toaster.
Give a
That's-
toaster.
So, do you suspect that everyone is actually enjoying the arc because of the, just of her just getting destroyed repeatedly?
I mean, it certainly helps.
Well, yeah, I hated her in Fairy Arc.
Oh, I've got a magic carp.
I mean, Fairy Dance was something.
It was not great. It was not great. For sure. But Alicization is shaping up to be like top tier.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
I can't wait.
Especially now that we have a protagonist again, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
I do feel like with this whole premise for it though, it's a little dragged out. So it's kind of frustrating me a little bit.
Look, just because they had an entire episode to make no progress and shoehorn in the fucking ordinal scale characters.
It's like, really? I can't take this episode seriously at all.
Oh yeah, I mean, I figured they would make an appearance.
Here's the thing. Here's a non sequitur to so-and-so's background. Okay, now these two random ass characters are now gone. Peace. It's like, what the frick just happened?
Aegis here! Yuna's here!
And
Yuna
then
did both!
peace.
Aegis did a thing! Aegis cut that guy's face! Aegis lost both his arms! Aegis dead! So's Yuna! Alright, back to the plot.
Definitely wasn't there for fan service.
I don't think anybody was asking for it.
I was
For it to
asking
be
for
fan
it.
service, people have to actually want
I
it.
was wanting it.
Oh.
I was like, give me this.
I
Give me
remember
this
when
show.
Baz and I saw that episode and AG showed up. Baz was like, who the hell is AG? I'm like, wait, isn't that the guy from Ordinal Scale? What the hell is he doing here? Oh no. And then the unit showed up 5 seconds later. I'm like, yep, that's the Ordinal Scale guy.
It took me a
Hold
second
on.
to remember who he was. I mean,
Let-
Yuna I picked up pretty quickly, but
Let me pause the episode real quick and introduce you to these two characters you've never seen before, Baz.
how has he not watched Ordinal Scale? You get to see Asana's nips.
Watched Ordinal
Well,
Scale.
because here's the thing. I had Ordinal Scale on Blu-ray, and I told him a bunch of times, like, we could watch this whenever, and then he never wanted to, or he never got around to it, and now I don't have Ordinal Scale on Bluray anymore.
Man.
Wait,
man,
hold up,
As-
hold up. So what you're telling me is that they had a filler episode that had nothing. Well, I mean, it's a filler episode. Of course, I know what's going on. But they had an episode that introduced characters from another series.
I mean,
No, it's characters from the movie.
the movie that had Asana's nips. It's very important you make that declaration. It had her nips.
Technically, it only had that in the Blu-ray version. It was censored in the theaters.
Well, you know what? I saw those nips
In theaters.
in theaters. Sure, they were there.
Okay. There is an official piece of SAO media that has Asana's nipples clearly visible.
What is this thing just used for bolt absorb to trigger?
Well, L probably used plasma fists again and he's normal type.
Yeah, but what normal time move?
Return.
Or, yeah.
Yo,
Belly
wait,
drum.
Defense curl?
If it used belly drum right now, what would happen to its HP?
It wouldn't work, I assume.
I'm plasma fisting.
I don't want to be fisted.
Because that doesn't sound wrong at all.
I'm a plasma fist the fuck out of this water rabbit.
Water rabbit? Clearly,
Look
it's a
at the
mouse.
ears.
It's a
Oh,
mouse.
no, it's definitely a rabbit.
No, it's a mouse.
It's for sure a rabbit.
Meryl's a
It's
mouse.
right.
A rabbit.
Meryl is a mouse, but it evolves into a rabbit.
That's not how things work.
I mean, clearly it is.
It's a mouse with big ears. Some mice have big ears, I'm sure.
That not shaped like that, no.
I mean, they might.
No.
No.
I've got one like that.
No, you don't.
I
Right.
do.
Take a
Pixar
pic
didn't
and prove
happen.
it.
I mean, I would, but I'm streaming, therefore I can't get up.
Well, so no proof, therefore you don't have it.
Yep.
No. It's the opposite of what you guys were saying.
Pixar didn't happen.
That sounds dirty.
He has like all
Hashtag
these
send
animations.
memes.
Great. So, Chris, what move would is real easy here? Trigger ion deluge.
It's using
The
bot, a
fence
thing
girl.
a mouse uses.
Well, that wouldn't be absorbed.
It's using bot. That used to
Hound?
be in-
Oh, what if it's using like bite or something? That would go off immediately.
Oh, catch it, find out.
Bite's not.
I also did not.
Me neither.
I'll catch it, jeez.
I mean, you're gonna do that anyway,
I
Richard.
mean, you gotta catch everything.
No, I haven't been catching everything
They
today.
probably use like slam or something.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It probably
double
used
it.
mouse bot. It's a new move. Exclusive
We'll
to
know
mouse.
in a few seconds.
What if it breaks out, though?
It might break out.
It won't break out. It can't
It mi-
break out.
It might. It
Oh.
could.
No, Master Ball.
Yeah,
Wait.
like one at
Hello?
like one.
Hello.
One in 256
Uh-oh.
experience.
What? Uh-oh.
Who?
I don't know if she can hear us anymore.
Oh no, she got the blank.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think she can hear us anymore.
What are they doing? Oh yeah, looking at. I can hear you. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
I was
okay,
literally
cool.
about to send you a message being like, hey, can you hear us? Alright, well, I've got a thing. It's a
I'm
Sandy.
not ready. Not ready.
It's fine.
It'll be there when you are ready. Don't worry about it.
I have a normal dreadnought.
Well, I've already launched the Sandy.
So that, as you, Meryl, had double edge.
Oh, of course. The mouse exclusive move.
Nah, it's only learnable by rabbits.
Pikachu learns it.
Pikachu's a rabbit.
Yeah, wait a minute. Whoa. That brings up a point. What kind of mouse has those kind of ears, huh? None.
Yeah, it's because Pikachu's a rabbit.
Rabbits don't have those kind of ears either.
Sure they do.
As Zoomerill's classification, it's Aqua Rabbit.
Haha, victory.
Well, the Pokedex is wrong. You're going to listen to some old man who goes, there's only 150 Pokemon, and then it's like, wrong by a tenth of that? No.
Excuse me. This Pokédex is, I suppose, I suppose it was made by an old woman this time.
Is it?
No, I'm pretty sure Sonya made this one.
Well, she's wrong.
Valid.
Oh, Elle, you're bringing your Bulbasaur?
I bring my Bulbasaur.
I'll bring my Bulbasaur.
This thing is a 4-star?
Yeah.
I'll bring something similar to a Bulbasaur.
Is it a Bulbasaur?
It's not, because you still haven't given me a shiny one.
I can give you a regular
Shiny
one.
Bulbasaur. If you really want a shiny Bulbasaur.
Def, where's your Bulbasaur? Or
I
Ivysaur?
can't help you there.
Do you want one?
I actually don't even have Bulbasaur recorded in my deck.
Do you need one? I've got like 400.
I could probably breed one. I think I have an Ivysaur.
I've got like 400 Bulbasaur.
You have a shiny one?
I do. I'm using it.
No, another one.
No. I mean, I do, but I need a Ball Legend Ivysaur.
We run it together with Poseidon.
Sarge, I know you're watching. Can I have some fruit punch, please?
How long have you been waiting to ask that? That got brought up like an hour ago, I feel like.
He wasn't
Sarge?
watching at the time. He was on a phone call.
Sarge, don't make me text you to get Ella Fruit Punch.
I'm a text Dino.
You actually have Enu's phone number?
Yeah, I mind readed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see? Watch. I'll send him a text message right now. See, look at that. I bet that got delivered on his phone somewhere.
Nope.
Sure. Bell World is better than SAO.
I don't remember SO World at all.
I do. I wish there was more.
There is. It's called the light novels.
I could have sworn
Fair.
Excel World wasn't good.
Hell World? What?
Excel World.
No, Excel World was lots of fun.
Or maybe I don't know, man. Just
It follows the adventures of Kirito and Asuna's daughter.
There was movies?
There was movies? You have to find those.
Oh, they released an SAO movie a while ago.
Yeah, it also has nips in it.
It does.
so you're
Wait,
telling me,
what?
so you're telling me it's an Excel
The
World.
Excel
I
World
misheard
movie,
that.
the Excel World movie doesn't have nips in it.
The SAO one does, though. Coil? Oh no, it's setting up.
Yeah, they. Where was the Kuriyuki Hime fan service? Huh? How come she didn't get nips? We got them from Asuna, but we didn't get them from Kuriyuki Hime. That's just unfair.
I was surprised when they did that, actually.
I wasn't.
It caught me off guard.
Here's the thing. It's not unusual. It's not necessarily unusual to see that in like movies and stuff. Because I remember the Nanoha movies, the transformation sequences in that had nipples in them too, and those were like 10-year-old girls. So, you know,
Joe,
Japan.
roll Gilgamesh. No bias.
Who?
Question: how are you getting first to Sonic?
JP, probably.
I would say it's JP Anniversary still up.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, Gilgamesh.
I mean, yeah, Gil is probably the best pick on that list, to be honest.
I'm gonna definitely not recommend Mordred because she can spook you. Spookity spook. It's really not like, I mean, it is a little bit, but it's also just because
it absolutely is for it absolutely is for Gil, but like the honest truth is that Gil is probably the strongest servant on that list, like
any,
by himself.
do you like any challenge quest where you have like a fleet of servants to fight? Just run them over with Gil.
Yep,
It works.
like, Gil is just incredibly good. Like
I can't wait for them to buff his skills. Give him that
Mordred is completely overshadowed by Artoria these days.
Yeah.
King Hassan has always been completely overshadowed by Jack.
Stab stab.
Jalter, I mean, Jalter's good for single target damage, but, you know, there's that.
Just nuke with
And
skill though.
Ku Alter, again, like, he's fine for single target and for not dying. Like he's probably in terms of survivability and reliability the best berserker in the game, but
If you want to be really good, you need volume.
If you need a Buster crit, then definitely Gil. Well, I guess Jalter would be good too for a Buster crit.
if you need to do like anything in general, Gil. Like Gil generates stupid amounts of stars and has a good star weight, so he can actually absorb them. So he's good for
Context. If I
So-
had no idea you were talking about a game, this would be so confusing.
I just thought. Els probably thought.
Coming here. Oh,
We're talking about a game, El. We're not talking about me.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Also, Def, you gonna join this?
Yeah, I just saw it on stream. I was going toward another beam and didn't notice.
Why would you do such a thing?
I didn't see it.
How dare you? This isn't like El's Meryl. This is a Dreadnought.
Yeah.
So
So
Dreadnought. That's clearly more important.
So in terms of actually like abusing Buster crits, Gil is definitely the best one on that list again because he's really good at generating them. He has the absorb skill to let him take them. Plus he's got a naturally pretty good star weight in the first place. And also his NP hits like a goddamn freight train.
Gil can absolutely fight Lancers. I made a full video on it.
Oh yeah, that's 100% true.
Not even Lancers survive Aya. It's pretty great.
No. I mean, that's how ridiculous the damage steroid is on Aya, is even Lancers are like, dead.
Although he doesn't survive. Gil has no defensive buffs.
No, that's true.
Bless you.
He
What?
does need somebody else to help keep him alive. But that's what Merlin is for. You just bring Gil and double Merlin, and Gil never dies and does all the damage.
Sorry.
Also,
sorry.
less Gil.
Sorry, just sneezing.
Is he getting you that fruit punch?
He got me the fruit punch.
Good
it
job,
calls-
Sarge.
And then it causes sneezing. I see. El, you talk on phones at work, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I do.
Let me tell you what happened, because I also have to do that at times. And the worst thing happened to me today while I was doing that. I got a case of hiccups.
Ooh.
And I wanted to not have that, and it was terrible. Worst timing as well. It's always the worst timing for it. But I figured it would be something you would be able to relate with.
Really. For me, though, it's less the hiccups. I'm not too worried about those. It's when I'm constantly yawning because I'm so tired.
That's why you just need to pump yourself full of Dr. Pepper. And Uncrustables.
No to
Yeah.
the Uncrustables.
Oh, come on. They're the best.
It's no
See,
problem, Joe.
I like crust.
I mean, they have kind of a crust.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, they're kind of entirely crust.
Yeah. I mean, what is crust but just the outside of a bread?
Outside of bread. Right, yeah, exactly. And the entire Uncrustable is the outside of bread. Therefore, it's all crust.
I wonder if there's a how's it made video for Uncrustables.
There is. It's easy. It's go to the grocery store and buy them.
That's not what I was asking.
But that's how they're made.
I wonder if there's a DIY video for Uncrustables. You gotta make your own.
I hate both of you.
Yo, Inu, I was going to get some Lunchables. They were out.
Aw, man, how are you supposed to have pizza Lunchables without the pizza Lunchables?
I know.
Ugh.
They had those like cheap Armour variations, but those are they're not the same. They're not great.
No, you gotta get the pizza ones. The pizza ones are the best.
They do.
There is indeed a DIY Uncrustable. But you need like some sort of tool to make the
See?
sealer.
See, L, I couldn't make my
Oh, yeah,
own
it's like a
Uncrustable if I
little
needed
crest
it.
or something.
I couldn't
like,
make it even if
smash
I
it.
needed. I would, therefore, my cause of buying
It's
the Uncrustables
still
are just
dumb.
No, it's brilliant. Such a good idea, those.
Yeah, I don't have to fix anything.
It's all the benefit of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without you having to worry about the jelly fucking spilling out the side of the sandwich and getting all over everything.
No cleanup. That's a plus to me.
It's like how I've recently taken to doing burgers in
lettuce leaves?
No, although that is an equally functional idea. I just don't like lettuce. I've taken to doing it in tortilla shells, like the soft tortillas.
Wait, what?
Because
What are you doing?
It's instead of putting a burger on a bun, you put it in a tortilla and wrap the tortilla around it. You get all the benefits of the bun, but now things aren't like you don't have the bun sliding off the burger and making a mess.
That
That's
works.
genius.
But if you want something a little more bun-like, there are these like sandwich thins. My
Yeah.
dad used to get all the time. Those are pretty good.
The other benefit of the bun, as I see it, right? Like I always liked having the bun there, but depending on the buns, you can get like too much bread, right? And then the burger's kind of getting lost in the bread a little. You don't really have that with the tortilla because it's not a
Well,
huge amount.
Same
Bread-
with the sandwich thins because they're really thin.
Yeah,
They're not like big puffy buns.
but yeah, I tried that on a
Wrong.
whim. I tried that on a whim, probably a month and a half ago now, and I just kind of switched over to it. And this one was like, yeah, I'd much rather just have my burger on a friggin',
That's actually, yeah, I'd never thought of that. That's a solid idea.
I mean, if you cut it up, you just kind of turn it into a cheeseburger wrap.
Right, yeah.
That's all it really
Wait, if you
becomes.
just cut up a hamburger patty, wouldn't it just turn into a soft taco at that point?
No, like cut it in half or something so you can kind of roll it up.
Well, I didn't even bother to roll. I didn't even bother to cut it. I just put it. I put it right in the middle of the tortilla and just folded the tortilla up around the four sides.
Yeah, you could do that too.
So
I
think
would
about
like
meals,
stuff
really.
it full of a bunch of vegetables though. So
Oh,
that's
vegetables.
my personal taste.
Gross.
Well, I think I had burger, cheese, and probably tomato, but
Burger cheese.
I
Yeah,
do
burger.
burger, cheese,
burger,
tomato,
cheese, tomato. Okay, so two
and
burgers, cheese,
romaine
tomato.
lettuce. Let's be specific here. Romaine lettuce, not that iceberg water crap.
So here's the
Iceberg
thing.
lettuce is terrible.
Here's the thing. They taste the same. Crap. But any
No.
green thing, throw it out.
No. Iceberg lettuce tastes like leafy water.
They all
I mean,
taste like leafy water.
I'm
Romaine actually has a bit of bitterness to it, and it's not as much watery of a flavor.
I'm actually with you on this one, Gil. Just ditch the green stuff.
Why would you eat something that? Why would you eat something the same color as mold?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, that's exactly it.
Here's how you make a burger.
Mold comes in all kinds of colors, guys.
What? No, it's only green.
Yes, no.
Green
There's
only.
black mold, there's red mold, there's green mold,
But L, what about the mold?
there's yellow mold.
Here's all you need for a burger: hamburger bun, well, or the shell. I'm okay with the shell. Meat, mustard, ketchup, pickle. Done.
Here's all you need for a hamburger: shell, meat. Not even a hamburger, just meat
Oh,
in general.
no,
I'm gonna
a
make this
nice
hamburger out of-
onion ring
out of
on
breaded
top.
ham.
That's good too.
Maybe
Well,
an
anyone else
egg.
want to join this raid?
I'm trying.
We're talking about burgers.
Stamps
Egg?
are broken.
Got to put an egg on that burger too. And that,
What? No.
that's the-
Ooh.
Oh, a fried egg. Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah. And that's the extra thing that doing the tortilla does, because now you don't have the stupid yolk spilling everywhere.
That's actually a
great,
brilliant idea.
Gross.
right?
What? What's gross?
Egg.
No, it's delicious.
Actually, I'm not surprised to hear someone say that. My dad doesn't like egg on burgers either.
I don't like egg on anything unless it's scrambled.
That's a royale, right? By the way, I'm about to quit this.
Yeah, you probably should.
Come in.
Yeah,
Damn
there were literally 3 seconds left when Def hit the cancel button. So
Stupid stamps.
So anyways, back to this burger thing. Genius. You know what you could do? You could also throw a thing of chicken in there. See,
Like
I
with-
like eggs. I like scrambled
with the
eggs.
burger.
No, just replace the burger meat with the chicken meat.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah, I guess.
Tendies.
Well, then it just
Tenders.
becomes a chicken wrap.
I mean, I'm just
Chicken
saying.
tender wrap. That actually sounds pretty good.
See? Brainstorming ideas.
Well, maybe I should have eaten another chicken fajita.
Something to finish my meatloaf.
Here's what I've also learned. Def never eats before we record.
No, I don't.
And we finished recording at like 11 o'clock. No, it was like 12.
I just got hungry. I got flaming hot Cheetos.
Maybe we should have Sarge bring you one of those fruit pops.
Sarge, you should bring her an Uncrustable.
Yeah.
We don't have those. Ha!
Sarge, you should run out to the store and get Elle some Uncrustables.
Sarge is going nowhere.
Inu, you should run to the store and then deliver Elle some Uncrustables.
That would take time. We're in the middle of stuff.
You should give her a burger, but inside the burger, she has an Uncrustable.
Just put the Uncrustable in the tortilla shell.
Disguise it as a burger. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell her not to open it.
Oh my god.
Genius. Interesting bring.
I couldn't be bothered to move to a different box, is what it was.
Food.
Sarge has delivered food.
Pierogi. And
Did you
cottage
say,
cheese.
wait, did you say pierogi?
No,
What?
he gave me pepperoni and cottage cheese.
Oh. I thought he delivered you pierogies. I was about to be real jealous.
Oh, I haven't had pierogies in like a couple years now.
I've never had it. Def, is that existent for you?
A pierogi?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Alright, cool, me either.
So it's basically a Polish ravioli.
With potatoes.
Well, not always. You can have like
No, you
cheap-
can have like
you can have
dessert
cheap
kind too.
pierogies.
I'm just used to always being potatoes.
I mean, potatoes are most common. You see them with cheese. You see them with sauerkraut sometimes.
Oh, sauerkraut. Mm.
But yeah, it's basically literally just Polish ravioli.
My favorite is the cheesy potato pierogies.
Although I guess kind of the big difference between like pierogies and ravioli, like ravioli you tend to like bake, you put it in the oven and bake it, whereas like a pierogi you tend to pan fry.
Unpopular theory here, or unpopular opinion. I'm not a fan of ravioli.
Fair. I mean, I love ravioli, but ricotta, I think, is like a typical cheese they use to fill it with, and that's not everyone's cup of tea.
Maybe
Yeah, I
that's
mean-
what it is.
You can get other cheese in it, but yeah,
You can
you
get
do see
filled
ricotta and
ravioli.
ravioli quite a
I just
lot.
know Chef Boyardee, the raviolis are great.
Well, that's
Well,
Chef Boyardee.
That's Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, but
that's
he's a
not
chef.
real stuff.
I'm saying you're talking about canned food.
No, his
Yeah.
name is Chef. You can't tell me Chef
He
doesn't know
didn't
how to make
survive.
food.
Phil,
That's-
you're still talking about canned food. If
So-
you're
so
grocery
Gil-
store, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on stuffed shells?
What?
Stuffed shells.
I don't even know what that is.
Do you not have? How do you guys not have stuffed shells?
I mean, we might. Here's what you're doing. You're talking to someone, a divorced old man at this point, about food and cooking and things.
Dude, I don't know how to make stuffed shells, but I know what they fucking are.
I'm just assuming they're macaroni and cheese, but stuffed
No,
with stuff.
No.
So- So they're these big pasta shells. They're just filled with cheese, and then you top them in tomato sauce and more cheese and
It
bacon.
sounds like mac and cheese.
It's nothing like mac and cheese.
Wait,
What about
when
hamburger
Sarge
helper?
makes it, we stuff it with meat and cheese.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to put in it, but traditionally it's just kind of pasta and cheese.
So what about hamburger helper?
The
That's
hamburger helper can be really good.
it can be really good.
The
However,
return of MyChamps.com. I just gotta keep showing up on this.
Good old machamps.com.
It can't be the same person, right? It's actually someone else, right?
Nah, it's the same person. I
Somebody has a-
used to eat hamburger helper all the time. I ate it so much I got burned out on it. It's one of those things I just can't eat anymore. Very different from
recipe
pizza.
for their stroganoff, and I never really cared for it ever since.
Hey, Def's got a bean.
So if I want stroganoff, I have to ask Sarge to make it.
Oh,
dinner.
stroganoff. Man, I haven't had it.
Homemade
think-
stroganoff
I don't
is
think
just
I've had
a
a-
world apart.
I genuinely don't think I've had a good stroganoff since the rehearsal dinner for your wedding.
Oh,
Stroganoff
Sarge
sounds
makes good
perverted.
stroganoff.
Def, what about your cooking experience?
What do you mean? I ended up having like a lot of like curry chicken.
Interesting.
If you don't mind mushrooms, it's something we could always make over at your parents' house,
See, as a general rule, I do, but I also like stroganoff. It's weird. Like, as a general rule, I don't care for mushrooms, but I do quite like stroganoff.
If it's
so...
chopped up fine, would it be okay?
Yeah, that's pretty much the thing, right?
You don't like big pieces?
Right? Yeah,
It might be like the
cream of
texture too.
cream of mushroom soup has bits of mushroom in it. I don't give a
Right.
shit. Like,
It's eating big pieces. You have a problem.
it's entirely a texture thing.
I can relate. 'Cause I like mushrooms, but like, I hate coconut.
Yeah.
I do not like the texture of coconut at all.
There was this one time, just because you brought up a coconut, this is a funny story, but I was in middle school, like...
A big riveting tale.
Oh,
I was in middle school once too. Yeah.
I
it
can
was
also
like...
relate to the story.
Thousands
you guys are
of
going to
years
get me
ago.
to get to the point of the car from Florida again.
Thousands of years ago when I was in middle school.
It was like 6th grade, and we had to do it. It was like a book project or something like that. I can't remember the book, but the point is, I needed to bring like something from the book, and it was like coconuts. So I got 2 coconuts, brought them to school, and then I like left them somewhere. I can't remember where. I'm pretty sure I just like left it at school at some point. I did find them though later on, and I thought, man, it'd be cool to drink these things. And this was only like a few days, keep in mind. It wasn't like months. Coconuts that have been stayed out for like over 2 minutes, worst thing ever to drink. Don't do it. It's terrible. Also, coconuts are very hard to crack.
But
True story. That's the end of that story, though.
I think
What you
Sarge is saying he'll make stroganoff for you.
What you should have done, Gil, right, was take the coconuts, cut it in half with a saw, and bring the 2 halves of a coconut to school. Just like, clack them together as you walked. I'm sure nobody in your middle school would have gotten the joke, except for the teachers.
Would they have, though?
Probably not. Like, how many middle school students have seen Monty Python?
It would depend on the
Oh,
teacher.
it took me a second.
And if the teacher would have gotten it too.
What if you didn't do it right and it didn't sound right?
Then I would just look like a fool.
I mean, the teachers would still get the reference. Is that lightning?
What? No, that was grass. A grass.
I think he's talking about outside.
Doesn't sound
Yeah.
like a drum set flying into a turtle.
Like what?
A drum set flying into a turtle. Not a single stutter in there.
A drumstick flying into a turtle.
Drum
It's
set.
a drum
Oh.
set.
Is it?
I also heard drumstick like every
I
time.
heard drumstick the first time.
At least I'm
Go
That's
my-
why I went, what?
Go my drumstick projectile, impale the turtle.
just
Still
like
works.
you.
I know.
Just like you impaled Leafa's eye. Anyways,
I like turtles.
Like turtles.
do they still make
What
the
does grassy?
what?
I was gonna say, what does grassy glide look like when Milton does it anyway?
I don't know.
Yo, Saika's gotta star you.
Champs.com doing a wonder trade.
You should wonder trade with Machamps.com.
You should wonder trade with Machamps.com.
Are you sure it's not someone
I
on your
have-
friend list?
I'm pretty sure.
Stay
I
on when we're doing this.
I mean, the fact that you keep seeing Machamps.com and I don't means they must be on your friends list. Like that's the only option.
I don't have the symbol though.
Sure you don't.
That doesn't mean anything.
I'm gonna change my name
We
to
have
Machamps.com.
proven multiple times that Game Freak doesn't know how to do coding.
They're a small indie company. Please forgive them.
They are a small indie company.
And very hard to make game. They're a rate finally.
The
Mhm.
Raven?
He's-
What?
Nothing.
It's only game. Why you have to be
So-
mad?
What continuously happens to me on these nights is I have the stream up, and my stream will just suddenly not be live, and
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
hap-
like a minute behind.
Oh, a
Probably
minute
means you
behind is
buffered a lot.
a minute behind is a problem. I'm very rarely live, but I'm typically like a few seconds behind.
That's what normally works for me. And
I'm
that's-
exaggerating. It's not a minute, but it's like, come on.
I honestly, because I'm like, I'm 6 seconds behind, like currently, roughly. I think it's something with it being set to like ultra low latency ends up doing that on streams, but I don't know at what point it like buffers. I'm not entirely sure. So,
You're gonna drag a pole to a Lopunny?
Yeah, sure, why not?
it's
I'm surprised
Dragazuka.
I'm surprised it wasn't Speedy.
Well, Drazuka is the first slot in my party.
I thought that was Speedy's spot.
Not anymore.
Did Speedy get boxed?
No, Speedy's still in my spot.
I think she just got sick of bringing Speedy to stuff Speedy shouldn't have been at.
Yeah.
So now she's just doing it with Dragapult instead.
Drazuka.
Yep. Drazuka. Dragon Darts.
I forgot what we were fighting. I was about to try and searching strike this thing.
I mean, you still could.
I was gonna say, yeah, it would work at least.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be super pop.
I'm gonna super pop it.
Hey, Al, remember that time when you hadn't gotten the Gmax thing for your Urshifu? And then the next time you said you did, and then you brought out Urshifu and it still couldn't
I remember
Gmax.
that.
Hey. Nope. Nope, I lied.
Yeah, you hit the button like that's not Gmax. Still.
I can't believe I never noticed. Like, yeah, it's been G-maxing. No, it hasn't.
Gil, isn't Clangorous Soul better than Dragon Dance?
No, because it boosts all the stats, but it only boosts them by 1. I'm pretty sure. Either that or it might be both, but it takes like HP to do.
Yeah, it does take HP. Which is
Wait.
why.
Wait, what are we talking about? What move?
Dragon
Soul.
Dance versus that, yeah.
Versus Dragon Dance versus what?
Clangorous Soul.
I don't know what that is.
It's a
Is
new
that
move. It
Oh.
and this thing is like paper thin, so HP loss is normally not the thing you want on it for it. I also don't know if it's every stat or if it's just like it's like attack
sure
and
it's-
defense.
I'm pretty sure it's all stats. Because then it would just be a worse version of Dragon Dance.
Well, Dragon Dance is only 2 stats.
Yeah, I said it would have to be everything or else it wouldn't be good.
Right, yeah. Like in order to offset the fact that it's got a demerit, it would have to be significantly better than Dragon Dance.
Which it's not. At least in my case for this build
User raises
specifically.
all stats by 1 stage after lowering HP by 33%.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Christ! You're giving him a third of your health for that? That doesn't seem worth it.
No, especially not when like this thing runs close combat. So you know, Fairy would knock it out.
By comparison to the other thing that like eats some of your health for a benefit, like if you look at that versus like, you know, Belly Drum. I mean, yeah, they're the same total like increase because you're still at +6 total after this new thing, but that being at +1 to everything for a third of your health just doesn't sound like a good trade-off as opposed to being at maximum damage for half your health.
Especially not when you're gonna get popped by a Fairy Wind. This thing being 4 times weak to Fairy is
Draining Kiss.
yeah, not great. Bop's real good though.
You should get clanging scales instead.
No, because it's special. For some reason.
Yeah, that is
Yep.
weird. Why is it?
I
special?
have no idea.
Although that does remind me that the Komodo totem in Sun and Moon was special, and if you brought a fairy, it was immediately flash cannon you.
I mean, you could probably run a special set.
Let's see what's its special stat, special attack set.
This is going nuts with these Sandacondas.
Its special attack is 100. Its attack is 110. So you can definitely. Mix
Oh
it.
yeah, you could totally use it as a special sweeper. I mean that kind of stat difference is minimal.
The only thing is, it doesn't get. I don't think it gets access to like nasty plot or anything like that. So you'd be working.
It's also a pseudo, so it's actually considered.
Do we have anything?
I am currently hunting for things.
I've got a beam.
Tangrowth.
Oh, hurry up! Launch the Tangrowth! Launch the Tangrowth!
I'm working on it.
Launch the Tangrowth!
Oh man!
Why?
I
Are
was
you
being.
so desperate for Tangrowth?
Because Gil's being attacked by a friggin' torpedo.
And a
Oh.
Gyarados.
Nasty plot's a TR, right?
Sure.
Yes, it is.
Growth Gaia.
It does not learn nasty plot.
Yeah. So.
It gets work up though, so that's like kind of the same thing.
Jeez, yeah, sure. Let's bring this Flareon. This
Work
poorly
it-
built Flareon.
Workup doesn't increase special, does it?
Yeah, it increases attack and special attack.
Oh, okay. Does
Tangrowth
it-
should be up.
Does it get growth?
It get growth? Probably not.
Oh, I can bring Toaster. I'll bring Toaster.
The Galar champion?
Yes.
Actually, it automatically learns from work up.
Yeah, because it's got to work up.
It learns Noble Roar.
I'm pretty sure it didn't get that in Gen 6. I mean 7. Whatever.
Huh, that's interesting. It also learns Dragon Dance before Clanger's Soul.
I hear Persona music in the background.
Not for me.
No.
Alright, cool. Had to
I mean,
check.
well, I could fix that though. Give me a second.
Nope. Nope. No copyrights.
The last move that it learns is Boom Burst,
Yeah.
which is devastating from that much.
I heard bits and pieces of Persona.
Yep, I told you I could fix that.
Which Persona is that, though? 4, 5, 6?
Q.
It's gonna take a whole night, probably.
Oh.
Q.
Oh, it's Q? Alright.
Q2?
Yep. No, just regular.
Q6? When are you going to play the Persona 4 fighting game?
I would need a PS3 for that again.
Do you? Is that what that
Yeah.
was for?
Yeah, it
It
was on.
was for Vita.
They didn't release Ultimax for Vita.
I think.
I know they didn't release Ultimax for Vita. I don't know. I don't remember if they released, Arena for Vita.
There's
but
2 of them?
Yeah, there was Arena and then there was Arena Ultimax.
Yep.
P4 Ultimax was actually a sequel to Arena, which was the sequel to P4.
There's an arcade version? That sounds amazing.
Does it?
Yeah, obviously only in Japan there's an arcade version. It says one of the platforms is arcade.
Yeah, P4 Arena was arcade Xbox 3 was arcade 360 and PS3. Arena Ultimax was arcade 360 and PS3.
Yo, Kevin. It's time for Kevin to shine.
But I have both Arena and Arena Ultimax on PS3, but I obviously can't play them right now. So
Are you going to get the PS5 when it comes out, Inu?
probably not. Not immediately, anyways. Like it just from what I've been seeing on the the release schedule and the pre-release information on it, it seems like they kind of backpedaled a little on it being fully backwards compatible, because I've only seen it being referenced with PS4 backwards compatibility now.
That's like a huge thing too. It's backwards
And
compatibility.
I have a perfectly functioning PS4 Pro, so like if it's only backwards compatible to PS4, I don't need one until there's a game that comes out for it that I actually want to play on the PS5.
Is the PS4 Pro not backwards compatible with 3?
No, none of the PS4 isn't backwards compatible. Full stop.
Yep.
That's lame.
The PS3, all PS3 models are backwards compatible with PS1 discs, but only
But the original PS3 is only
the original fat PS3s, the 30 gig model fat PS3s, were fully backwards compatible.
I got a
PS1 and
Volibee up.
PS2.
You know what?
A Volibee.
So yeah, at the moment I can play PS1 and PS2 games because I've got my PS2, and I can play PS4 because I have my PS4 Pro, but I can't play any PS3 games right now. So, like, that's one of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to go back and actually properly like do Arena and Arena Ultimax because I've started Arena like several times, but I never actually finished it. So I wanted to go do that, but I can't. So
I think I'm going to skip on the next gen consoles as well. Unless it's like one of the Nintendo consoles, just because Nintendo, will never release things to Steam.
But see, I'm not necessarily going to skip on them entirely. I'm just going to skip on them until they release something that fucking matters. Like,
Yeah, I was about to say, sorry, just gonna wait.
Until something comes out for it as an exclusive that I actually want to play, which is how I've done it, every other. Like, when I got the PS4, I got the PS4 because there was stuff coming out for the PS4 that I wanted to play. That's why I got a Switch. That's why I got a Wii U. I was like, I just get consoles to play specific games. I got a Vita specifically so I can play Tales of Hearts.
I thought it would be for Persona.
No, that was the first game I had for it, though. I bought the Vita because Tales of Hearts got announced for the Vita.
Didn't even know that was a game.
So that's why I bought that. But I wasn't just gonna buy the console and then not have a game for it until Tales of Hearts came out. So I bought P4G at the same time that I bought the console, and then it was the game that I played the most on the console. To the point that I started Tales of Hearts, but I never actually finished it.
Interesting.
Like, I got distracted by other stuff and just never got back to it.
I'm pretty sure I got a PS4 bundled with Battlefront because my brother's friends wanted to play it. So I got that, and I was like one of the games I played the least on it.
Yeah, my PS4 was bundled with my original PS4, not my Pro, the one that got stolen. Was bundled with the Nathan Drake collection. And I played Uncharted 1 and then never went farther.
Switch is bundled with nothing.
Yo, that Switch bundle, though, it's got everything.
The Switch.
And a bundle.
What Nintendo really should do is bundle Switch 1, 2, 3 with the Switch.
You mean 1-2 Switch?
Yeah, that.
Which they didn't do, which made it sell like not at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a really cool tech demo thing, but it's also like a $60 game by itself.
Was that the thing that was like the? It was almost like the Wii Sports equivalent of like the Switch, at least in my opinion.
Yes, except you had to buy it separately, and it was a full-priced game, so nobody bought it.
Unfortunate.
Like, it should have been a pack-in title. It should have been the Wii Sports of the Switch, and it wasn't. And that was a huge mistake.
Did you play Breath of the Wild? I can't remember if you played it or not.
Breath of the Wild, yeah, I played it on the Wii U.
Interesting. Are you going to get Breath of the Wild 2 when it comes out, if it ever comes out?
Yeah. When I say I played Breath of the Wild, I mean I played Breath of the Wild. I didn't finish Breath of the Wild.
You're dead to me. Def. Wow, this beam just reset to a rare den, even though it was already a rare den. So I have
Nice. Involved.
I literally have its evolution. Does anyone have anything else up? If not, I'll launch it.
I have a
I don't.
Sharpedo up.
Oh, okay. I don't see your Sharpedo, Def.
I haven't put it up yet.
You can't claim you have a Sharpedo up when you haven't put it up yet.
Did I say up? I apologize.
Yeesh.
Dev's like, I'm gonna get this Sharpedo done with.
And then, quote, does anyone have anything else? I have a Sharpedo up. I don't see the Sharpedo. Oh, it isn't up yet. That is exactly how that conversation went just
Yep.
now.
I'm putting up a Sharpedo now. The only reason it wasn't up is I was looking to see if I actually caught Volby or not.
So, I was looking to see if I had a Sharpedo.
I thought that's what you were gonna say. It's okay. The Sharpedo's gonna be shiny and it's gonna be destroyed.
You're about to get... Oh. I thought you were about to get, like, mauled by a Sharpedo in the distance.
There is a Sharpedo chasing me at the moment. Oops. Oh.
Nice. Nice! That actually does work because it's bug type.
I also have, Power Whip, but that's besides the point. That is absolutely besides the point.
If the Sharpedo's anything like mine, that's paper-thin defenses. We'll be fine.
So, that bit where we just ran the Vullaby a little while ago, and I brought a Rillaboom to a Vullaby, I totally thought we were fighting a Sharpedo that time. That's why I brought a Grass type. I thought we were fighting a Water type, and then I realized, like, halfway through, I'm like, oh, that's a Vullaby. Why did I bring a Grass type?
So you can smack it.
Because you weren't
Because you want
paying
to throw a drum
attention.
set at it?
Yeah, I wanted to impale it with a drumstick.
Speaking of drumsticks, drumstick ice cream's pretty good.
Yes.
You know they have cereal?
What? Oh yeah, I didn't know
What?
that.
They have
Drumstick
cereal.
Yeah.
What is this weird trend?
Dude, weird cereal is good most of the time.
If
I
you
promise.
if you watch the Clover episodes, most of the time it's just like between recordings, it's just me eating cereal.
It really is. Every
Jeez.
time Def is eating cereal or something.
Daph, you gotta get, like, a bag of Skittles and just be noshing on Skittles the whole time.
He has to read a lot though. He can't be noshing on things. Def, I feel like you have to read way more than I do.
There are a lot of guys in that, especially this episode.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how much of the dialogue I spoke is actually going to be in that episode.
So that's the thing. I need to find more games for Baz and I to do that have less females and children.
No, you just need to make Baz do all the females and children. I don't know what you're on about. I mean, that came out way worse than what it should, but...
I should make Baz do all of the females and children.
Or find a girl to join you.
Listen, that's easier said than done.
We're
I
going to
I
find a
don't
girl
see
to
you
play, right?
introducing me to anyone. Alright, so...
See,
Girls
sort of
playing video
higher,
games. What? Oh.
We're sort of in COVID time, so it's not like I can actually go anywhere to meet people.
right.
Not that I would anyways, because I don't do bars, but...
I want to take you to a bar anyway.
What?
You know, by the way you said that, it sounds like you're trying to say you would go to a bar to ask a girl to record with you.
I mean, you wouldn't?
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you?
Def, as soon as I said that, I thought of the button.
I'd buy them dinner first, eh?
No. No, that's unnecessary.
Why would you want to buy him dinner? Go to a bar.
Def-
Hey, can you record with me? What?
Def, you're forgetting. We eat lunch in the middle of our recordings. So we record Persona, go get lunch, watch anime, record Vesperia. So it's like, hey, come record with us. You can get Chinese.
Inu, why do you do it in reverse?
Why do we do it in reverse?
You're...
Because
do you know what I'm...
because Vesperia was afternoon slot before we started Persona.
Okay, as long as there's reason behind it.
Yeah, we were already recording Vesperia in the afternoon when we were doing Abyss in the morning.
I'm glad you got what I said, by the way, by me just saying, why are you doing it in reverse?
Yeah.
What do you think you say?
I don't know, Def, if I go, why are you doing this in reverse, what would you say?
Why would you record in reverse?
The other bigger reason early on is that any of the stuff on the TVs, like we have to record in my living room, and until I got that little window unit, like at the beginning of the summer, you wanted to do the stuff downstairs first while it was still, like you hadn't gotten to the midday where it was the hottest yet. So it was better to do the stuff that you were doing, on the consoles in the morning, where it wasn't like blazingly hot, and then we could go to the nice air-conditioned office upstairs for the PC stuff later. It's less of an issue now that I've got the little window unit down here. I mean, but
I also have a reason for doing it in reverse. Does anyone have anything else up?
I've got a Mewtwo up.
That's a lie.
You don't know that.
Elle, do you have anything up?
Nope.
The Pope has a Curlia up.
No one cares about the Pope.
Pierce has a Kangaskhan up.
Or Purist. I got a bird up.
Bird up.
Birdman. Harvey Birdman.
Attorney at Law. I never saw that show, actually.
I did. I watched it some.
I do remember. I remember a show when I was like a kid, and maybe somebody else will remember. There was a show that was like a couple of bird-based superheroes. There was like a guy and then this girl was around sometimes, and they got their powers from like sunlight or something.
No clue.
I don't know what it was, like even a little bit.
Wait, could you repeat that?
Bird-based superheroes getting power from sunlight. I want to say it was like Hawkman or something.
All right, well, here goes my search history.
That doesn't sound right.
Heroes based on sunlight.
What
Sunbird.
station?
I want to say Cartoon Network, but
Was this in 2019 by chance?
no, this was like the fucking 90s.
All right, well, it's not Sunbird.
And I don't know that it came out in the 90s. That's just when I was watching it.
What about in 190? Harvey Birdman.
No.
Elle, are you joining this? Oh, there it is.
Moon Cancer. What? Birds of Prey? No. Sunbird.
Birdman and the Galaxy Trio.
What? Birdman and the Galaxy Trio.
Isn't that just Harvey Birdman again, though?
It is Harvey Birdman.
Yeah. An ordinary human has been endowed by the sun god Ra with the ability to shoot solar rays from his fists.
I mean, it was in 1967. Just saying.
So you're probably watching reruns
And his
of it.
eagle sight
What?
is response to the name Avenger.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Communication interrupted.
God, we're doing that again. I think that's it. I think it actually was Birdman. Wow.
So you did watch Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
No, not Attorney at Law. This was a fucking,
I mean, he's always an attorney at law.
This was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon that ran from like 67 to 80 something.
Though Harvey Birdman is also a Hanna-Barbera thing. It's just a joke on everything, though.
He was an attorney at law. He was like the old school Phoenix Wright. With his co-host, the Brax. Or whatever it was.
His co-host is called Brack.
Is that what
It's
it was?
Yeah.
And
Brack
that was
is
Space Goes Coast to Coast.
Oh, I forgot
was
about Space Goes Coast to Coast.
had Brack as the sidekick.
Well,
Stamps.
there was also the Brack show,
I do remember the Brack show.
which had Brack as the main character.
Did it also have Harvey Birdman?
It might have done.
I think he had like guest appearances.
From real people.
Let's see, the Brack.
I think he
show.
did have real people in there.
Brack, Zorak, Dad, Mom, Thundercleese, Clarence, and Sisto. But then obviously there were, the cameos and stuff.
I forgot about the Brack show, man. Old school TV. There's also C-Lab 2021. That was a show.
Wait, 2021? Jeez, that's getting closer than I thought.
Oh, jeez, it is.
Oh, Baz and I had this terrifying realization while we were playing Vesperia this week, where something was going on with Raven, and Baz is like, I mean, he's the old man. I'm like, we're gonna be the same age as him in 5 years. And then we just ended up in a conversation about how neither of us can button mash properly anymore because our hands cramp up and look old.
Inu, is Baz older than you?
Slightly, I think.
Old man.
I think he's a few months older than me. I think maybe. I honestly don't remember.
Yay, stamps worked. Raid worked.
See, we don't really do the birthday thing, the two of us. So I don't really know for sure when his is. Like Sergeant L's, I know because we do birthdays, but Baz and I kind of never have.
See, that thing just reminded me of the AVGN where he was like 8 years ago he was like talking about Street Fighter or one of those like games that had like 2020 in it. He's like, we ever record that in 2020, and he literally did. It's like a 8-year-old joke just coming to fruition.
Dude, sometimes those jokes pay off. I think I need to get
I
Baz.
kind of forget he's still like doing stuff. Is James Rolfe, because like him and the Nostalgia Critic I used to watch like religiously, and then I fell off of both of them, but they're both still doing stuff, and every so often I remember that and check out new stuff, but like most of the time I just kind of forget.
Yeah, AVGN hasn't changed much, and it's
No,
kind of
no.
makes it charming because he's
He's
like,
a relic of 2006 internet, basically.
yeah, because at this point his character is literally him constantly stuck in the old times. No matter what, he'll always use that very old computer. He definitely has a better one. Changed his shirt though.
Probably from necessity.
I didn't get to meet James Rolfe, but I did get to meet both Doug Walker and
Me.
Lindsay Ellis.
Oh.
Both the Nostalgia Critic and the Nostalgia Chick when she was still the Nostalgia Chick.
Do you have proof of this?
I probably have the con booklet around here somewhere.
Pixar didn't have it.
It's a lot of boxes to dig through. Like I can absolutely provide it, just not right this minute.
Let me ask you, have you
Cheers.
unpacked from where you moved? I mean, you've moved like at this point.
Like over a year ago.
Yeah.
I mean, most things, yeah. It's just some stuff that I knew I wasn't gonna need on like a regular. That I was just like, oh, I might need to grab something out of here eventually. Is still in boxes. So like, there's definitely boxes of stuff downstairs, but like mostly things are unpacked.
I still have stuff unpacked from where I moved to over where I'm at now. Like, because there's nothing in there that's important, obviously. That's why I unpacked it. But
I will say this: I am legitimately more unpacked here, having been here for a year, than I was at my parents' house after we moved from the previous house, and I was at that house for 4 years, and I'm more unpacked now than I was there. Like, from the time we moved into that house, the time I moved out, there were like 4 or 5 boxes in my closet that I never touched. I just never unpacked them.
I dread moving again. I hate it.
Moving sucks.
Sarge and I moved and then COVID happened. Talk about
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah, I remember that. Well, you guys moved, and then my parents and I came over, and we had the shrimp and grits, and then the other grits, which so here's what happened there. To explain, we were going over there, and so my dad decided he was gonna make shrimp and grits, like shrimp and cheese grits, and Sarge then also made cheese grits for some reason. He knew we were bringing shrimp and grits, but he made his own cheese grits anyways. So we had like a completely stupid amount of cheese grits.
Yep.
And we ate pretty much all the ones my dad made, and those from Sarge's were left over. Which meant that Sarge and I had leftovers for a while, but I also got a big ass tub that I was eating for like the next week.
Yeah, because we gave you some.
And then we didn't see each other again for like 4 months.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Because COVID happened like the following week.
Yep.
Such a
There
time.
went all the plans.
No, I don't want to catch this thing. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah, you do. You want to catch it. You need to check and see if it's got a move.
Yeah, it does.
What
It has to move.
What if it has a mark? Which you still don't know if Gigantic or Dynamax Pokemon can have them.
I don't think they can. I'm pretty sure I read that they couldn't.
Surprised
Nah,
they didn't like make a mark that says like you got this Dynamax or something.
I'm pretty sure I read they could have one.
I mean, maybe. I'm just spouting stuff out of my butt. So
Actually, I think we did read last week too. I'll check here,
I think you need to double check that.
which is what I'm about to do.
Triple check, even.
Maybe quadruple.
You guys, is it the point where I can just drive around in circles?
You
No.
were doing that earlier, so kind of too late to ask that question.
God dang Sharpedos.
If you are just gonna drive around in circles, you probably shouldn't do it in the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Stupid Sharpedos.
Oh, so I finally went to go track down that lady with the Slowpoke shirts the other day,
Yeah, where I'm at.
and first of all I had to find it, which was less than easy because I remember you saying it was in the ocean, but then I didn't have any more useful information to go on, so that was
I
fine.
showed you exactly where it is. I'm there now. It's in the ocean. See?
But once I found it, I grabbed a Slowpoke, a Slowbro, and a Slowking out of my box. I got the Slowpoke shirt, but she refused to give me the Slowbro shirt. Turns out it has to be a
Hilarious.
friggin' Galarian Slowbro.
Oh, does it really?
It does, yeah. You can't do it with a Cantonian one. And also, she doesn't give you anything for Slowking.
I wonder if she would if you had a Slow King shirt. Like a Galarian Slow King. I mean, obviously you can't have one at this point because you don't have the evolution item for it, but...
I have a tower
Is it in the data?
beam.
I didn't see anything about it when I was.
It's probably not in the
It's
game.
Crossbow.
Although I guess
Well, Def's got something up though. Let's
guess
look at
it's,
Amogus.
Among Us, yeah. I guess no one knows what, or at least no one said what Galarian Slowking looks like. So theoretically, it's not in the data because the Pokemon isn't in the data yet.
I mean, there was like those pictures and stuff that they showed, but that's pretty much the extent of that. At that point. I mean, we'll know about the DLC soon enough in like a year. When the world isn't on fire.
Bold of you to assume the world will never be on fire again.
I have
Never
hope.
not be on fire again.
I will tell you exactly what leads me to assume the world will never be on fire again. Because the world was not on fire, before this whole thing happened because of the Spanish flu in 1918. So,
Here's what I know.
things will go back to normal eventually. They have to.
Or this will be the new norm. Whatevs.
That's clearly not going to happen based on historical evidence.
But Inu, did you know Pokemon Home had an update?
That's nice for Pokemon Home. Has blank been added?
No, but Taco Bell also had an update.
Why the hell would I care about Taco Bell?
to make you poop your insides out.
Lovely.
Is my headset on backwards?
Fuck if
How
I know.
would I
Dude. How the
know?
hell would we know that?
It always. I'm pretty sure I talk about this every time with Daph. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm going crazy. But I feel like I always put my headset on backwards.
That might explain why you sometimes talk in reverse.
I don't talk in reverse.
Did anyone understand that? Because it sounded backwards to me.
Yeah.
I'm muting every one of you. Elle's the only one that's nice to me here. Just want to put that out. You know it, Daph.
What
Gil's
you think? That's what you think.
Gil's banned for liking Ishtar's feet.
No.
I mean, you admitted it when we were playing Jackbox.
Yep, you totally did.
You legitimately replied to a question of the one thing you could never throw out was Ishtar's feet.
You have no proof.
You also drew a sharp too.
I did
I
that
do,
because someone
it's-
asked me about that. And you guys saw how that turned out.
It's in the stream replay.
Here's what I'm
Yeah,
learning. Elle is an artist, and I am the next Madarame.
Oh, excuse me?
You better watch yourself, El. That means he's gonna somehow induce a
Oh,
seizure, then watch you die on the
No,
floor
that's
and
not what I was
steal your
implying.
work.
I was saying Elle is
Then
good at drawing.
kidnap your child.
Yeah, also kidnap your son.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's not what I was implying. I was saying Elle could draw, and I was the next Madarame, like, drawing wise. Because I could draw really well.
No, definitely what you were implying is that you're going to kill Elle via seizures, then steal her work and her son, and then steal her son's work. Oh, what do you ever suppose happened to your son, Chris? So this one time we were at I think it was
Band camp?
when we were at the pumpkin patch.
The pumpkin
Uh,
patch.
There was like an announcement that came over, like a loudspeaker or something that said that Chris was looking for his mother, and then they just put Elle's name in there. I was like, oh, you have a son now, do you?
Look, Erica is a fairly common name.
I mean, yeah, but
You know what isn't a common name?
But
Right.
Among Us.
I don't know. I know like 6 people named Among Us.
Could you imagine meeting someone in real life whose name was Among Us?
I can because I know like 6 of them. I just said.
Do you have pictures of their names?
Of course I do.
Well, I
You-
have
you
a
know that-
poster.
You know that yearbook meme that's like, insert name here, cooler, insert name here?
Yeah.
That's like my pictures of Among Us. It's like Among Us, cooler Among Us, even cooler Among Us, best Among Us, bester Among Us, and
Oh,
bestest
geez.
Among Us.
But which one of them was driving a car?
Oh no, that was Daph. Daph was driving the car. It was a car from Florida.
my raid disappeared.
It's okay. Gil's got a cloister up anyway.
Yep.
You guys like what
This
I'm doing?
switch has got to be close to dying.
What about dying?
This switch has to be close.
No, dude, this thing has like 1 million hours worth
Mine.
of battery.
I've
you
used
gotten
these
a warning about
Sarkas. Whoops. Busy arguing.
Damn it! If only you'd brought Speedy. Could have done something.
Oh, is it up? I didn't get anything.
Now I'll make the rest of you work.
Daph just didn't want to join my raid.
Daph didn't want to join your raid. Daph was like, nah, I could do that, but that noise.
How does that make you feel?
Uh,
Okay, there it is.
that's fine.
Oh
I
my
guess.
god, Fletcher.
Cool. That's fine if Daph doesn't want to join my raid. I see how it is.
A massive series of coincidences. The stream was stopped, so I was looking at it. I was looking at a black screen. I was like, okay, what's happening? So I didn't even see that the thing was up, and it also my stamps are gone again.
All I'm hearing is excuses. It's okay,
Stamps
Daph.
are fixed,
You're
guys.
sentenced to thieving chests.
You know, good and well, I watched you do that and just did something else while you were doing it.
That is fair. I should have just included that in the episode.
What, me talking about getting, like... Oops. Getting stuff from Animal Crossing while you were hunting chompists?
Yeah, I can't remember what we were talking about.
How's the tarantula market these days?
Still defunct.
How does one get to Tarantula Land?
You randomly sail to it.
Like
Or
Mirage
fly to it,
Island?
not sail. Yeah.
Man, that thing was like hard to get to, I think. Engine 3. Some say it doesn't even exist.
I know I never got to it.
It's based
What?
on, like, your Pokemon's,
Wait, never got to what now?
Mirage Island.
Oh, I ended up there.
I don't know if I ever did or didn't.
I ended up there in the remake, which is very easy to do because there are like 100 of them.
Yeah. You know, I like how they did that, though.
I don't remember what was on Mirage Island. Like, I remember it being a thing that you
Why
kind of
not?
wanted to get to.
Why not in
Oh, that
and a berry that you just free to get?
that's right.
No melt berry, I think.
Was it? I thought it was a lumberry.
Lumberries aren't hard to get.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a lumberry. I didn't think it was a hard berry to get. I just thought it was a lumberry.
I'm sure it wasn't an Oran berry.
What about a paralysis heelberry?
A Prisker berry?
Yeah, there you go.
You mean a cherry berry?
No,
No, a
Prisker.
Prisker berry. From Gen 2. Prisker berry. PRZ Cure berry. All one word. And you also had the Pazuncure berry.
Is there one for sleep? Is it just sleep cure berry? Or sleep cure?
I think
No.
it's Miracle Berry. Miracle Berry heals everything.
Well, you also had berry, just berry. which
Dude, you
eventually
need like
becomes
60 of those things from
Oranberry.
Miltank.
And then there's Goldberry.
I do remember the goldberry. You
Which
know,
I
I
think
can't...
you can only get the Goldberry by coming second in the bug catching contest.
Probably. Did you ever give those Miltank the berries?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if you did. I just remember being a lot.
Yeah,
In the remake, they gave you seals. I'm not sure if they give you in the original one.
for what?
Oh my god. If you, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, if you gave the Miltank you needed berries, you would get seals for doing it.
What do you mean seals?
The Pokeball seals.
Like the ball capsule seals.
Oh God, I forgot that was a thing.
That's
that
something
was
I wish they would
so
add.
cool. Why did they not bring that back after Gen 4?
Someone flamethrower death.
Yes, please.
Sorry, I can't. I'm scarfed.
Does L have flamethrower?
Suka, no.
Well, F, you're frozen.
Do you have
Alright.
Fire Blast?
Or Ember.
I don't have Fire Blast.
No, I meant L.
Nope.
I know a lot of Dragapult sets run Fire Blast. Just
If
for
only
coverage.
I had Fire Punch, which I'm not sure if actually calls it.
If only you had Flame Wheel.
Or Scald.
Sacred
Scald
Fire.
works.
He has like this pose of true
Posing?
stillness.
Oh.
Stability is where I was looking for, actually.
Oh God, this thing's setting up.
It's gonna wire shell smash. Shush.
If y'all want to smash.
Wow.
Words are hard. That hurt.
Yeah, that thing just decked you.
It really did.
That did a lot to a dragon top.
Well, that was a Hydro.
It's like 25% right there. That was like 30. Oh,
But
well.
now it's deceased.
Get her, Oyster.
Hold
Get out of
fast
here,
shoe.
Vagina Monster.
So I wonder what I should do with all this ore.
Turn it in for Watts.
See,
Yes,
I'm tempted to
more
keep
watts.
it because I feel like you're gonna need this ore for the Crown, or not the Crown Tundra. No, yes, the Crown Tundra.
No, the
But who
Crown
cares?
Tundra.
You're gonna be doing more of this anyway.
The Crown Tundra will introduce more. Like it'll introduce a new thing, and then ore won't be a thing we care about anymore.
Yeah, it's Armorite ore, so it's gonna be like Crownite ore or something.
Yeah, or
By the time we get to the Crown Tundra, we're going to have had so much time to generate Armorite ore. We're just not gonna. It's gonna be like this stuff from the regular wild area that we just don't give a shit about it. We're like, all right, fuck it.
Is there
Armorite
anything
ore
in
is
the regular wild area to get?
Dynamax candy.
Wishing pieces.
I forgot about wishing pieces. Also, Tony's got a G-Max Blastoise.
Yeah, but why would you need to get wishing pieces from the regular wild area? You just pick them up off the ground now.
I mean, you couldn't do that beforehand.
Wishing pieces are in the area. I feel like wishing pieces are like, I think I've got like 100 because I bought a bunch. Cause like we might need to burn a lot of wishing pieces like when we started doing the raid stuff. I don't think I've.
And then they just made like specified rates. Lady McDeath has a trade.
Did you join it? Oh, there's a Velocipod.
Here's a military, by the way.
What about Machamps.com? What's Machamps.com got?
I don't know. Also, don't join this raid because I forgot to make a password for it.
I can't. I was ambushed by a swoobat.
Are you in the same cave I am?
Yes, actually.
Oh, I found bead.
You found bead?
Yeah. He's talking about pink. Don't know why.
Oh, actually, no, we're not in the same cave. I don't think.
So do they make steak out of Miltank?
Probably.
I mean, it's a cow, so probably.
But it's not a cow, it's a Miltank.
They get
cow.
milk
People
from milk
do
tanks,
it more
so I
out
don't
of
see why they couldn't.
Boros.
I don't see why they couldn't get steak.
Well,
Especially when
you don't typically make steak out of bull.
They talk about
Yeah, you
Pokemon
can.
being like eaten, so I assume
You don't typically eat your dairy cows.
No, you eat meat cows.
Do you eat bulls? I think you only eat cows, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you typically eat cows,
Do
not
you
dairy
eat
cows, obviously.
bulls?
I think
Well,
you
it wouldn't
can eat
be-
bulls, but I don't think it's as common as cow.
No. But Miltank is a dairy cow.
Well, I'm not going to read that because that's depressing. Short story, we do
assume-
eat bulls.
I assume reading anything about the food industry will make you instantly not want to eat anything about the food industry again.
No, see, I've read plenty on veal, and I just want to eat more dead baby cows now.
I've never had veal. I've heard good stuff, though.
Oh, it's great, as long as you can get over the fact that you're eating a dead baby cow.
And it's like $60.
Whatever.
Some quality beef, dude.
Yeah, dude. You can't get beef that tender unless it's like 2 years old. Unless it's a literal child, you can't get beef that tender.
This stream is
Actually,
sponsored by
come to-
Raid Shadow
horrible.
Legends.
That
Come to
sounds
think
so
of it-
bad.
Come to think of it, it's pretty much the pedophilia argument, except for food.
This raid brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Play the game now. This stream isn't.
Hey, I wonder who's gonna betray who first.
This raid sponsored. This stream sponsored by Raycon.
Oh yeah, that's another
This
one.
raid, this raid sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm pretty sure I said that.
This raid sponsored by Raid Shadow Legend.
This stream sponsored by Miltank. Get your Moo Moo milk now.
Oh, jeez.
This raid sponsored by Veal. It's dead baby cow.
Trust me, I've played Pokemon Clover. You don't want to know where Moo Moo milk really comes from. True story.
I mean, there aren't any Miltank here. There aren't any Miltank there, so
I don't know that. There's clearly Pikachu and coughing and wheezing and all those other ones.
I mean, that's not. I mean, none of those are themselves.
I mean, if you think that's bad, you probably shouldn't tell you where the lemonade is made.
You're right. Don't let me know. Let me be ignorant.
Oh boy.
Incidentally,
In my head.
have I shown you my horse?
My horse is amazing.
It's amazing.
Oh, hey, look, soundproof. Sweet.
Jeff
Okay.
bulletproof instead.
No, I need soundproof.
Will Clangris still work on him if he's soundproof?
I don't know. I'm sure it will. But that might be why you run Dragon Dance. The biggest reason is that way you can not take damage from Hyper Voice.
Actually curious though, let me see here. Is Clangris still considered a sound piece?
Pretty sure it is. Dragon Darts.
It is considered a sound-based move, so theoretically it wouldn't work for sound. Theoretically.
But practically,
What about belly drum? It's got the word drum in the name. Surely it should be a sound-based move.
also I don't know how, but I have like 6 Loth Orbs.
Oh, I've got a bunch too.
Oh, that's right. They were in a raid, weren't they?
They were for a little while, yeah.
Oh hey, look, which is that? Clangris Soul Blaze, which is the Z move, is also a sound-based move, which is interesting.
Why do you have a psychic move? Why must you have Zen
Zen
Headbutt?
Zen headbutt, yeah.
Is there butter in this world?
Of course there is.
Because of Butterfree.
It's made from Toro smoke.
Hell.
In case you're curious, Clangris Soul is a sound-based move, but it's not included in the moves that can be blocked by sound.
I mean, that makes sense.
So why make it a sound-based? I mean, whatever.
Throat chop.
Because since it's a sound-based move,
Oh yeah,
it's
throat chop. Yeah, I forgot. Wait, that's what he says either. You don't use your mouth to do Clangris Soul.
mouth or throat spray. Also, it's boosted by the guy, you know, the one.
Yeah, clearly. Back to this Butterfree joke, though.
Oh,
I didn't have anything, but we've done it. A stream where we weren't grieved.
I mean, you don't know that yet.
I mean, the Miltank's dead. I do know that. I specifically didn't say anything until then. Because you brought it up earlier, Def. It's like, Def's gonna do it. Def's gonna do it. He didn't.
Nah, I was set to do it when you had out your when I had my Gallade, you had out your what was it your Corviknight, but I was like, whatever.
So is that-
Dynamax instead.
Does anyone have any last-minute beams?
I have nothing in the area.
I haven't.
I can see one beam like way off in the distance, but it's gonna take a while.
I
to get
also
there.
see a beam in the distance. I'm going toward right now.
How far is it?
Not too far.
It's already 10 o'clock, Def. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Def, how
Really?
close is it?
Oh shit! What are you doing tomorrow?
I don't know. Tune in tomorrow to find out.
I'm here.
Oh,
It
jeez.
is it's a Milotic.
Well, you're already there now.
Is it a shiny Tosaka?
I just have to find out.
We thought we were free.
I mean, we still could be. You could end the stream before he has a chance to murder you on stream and just not tell him.
Oh, I've already ended the stream.
Oh, did you?
No.
That's true, you did. God damn it, Gil. I was gonna. Alright, well, whatever.
The only reason why I didn't is because it's like if someone was still watching, be like, "What? The stream still got some other stuff." Although I could pull like a Gintama top thing, be like, "Oh, yep," and then it really didn't end. All in all, I caught like 4 things.
Has anyone checked to see if explosion works in raids?
Doesn't work because the Dynamax Pokemon can't explode.
No, I mean like, if somebody came in with like a Weezing and exploded, like one of us, does explode function?
I think
In
it
raids.
still wouldn't work. Let me see.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Do you want to explode?
I don't have anything that is even set up for it. I genuinely don't have anything set up with the OK Boomer, so...
I have something that can explode.
While doing max rates battles, I'll catch you the message that says this. X move has failed. Boss protected itself. So it's for both Pokemon and the boss itself. Ones that I know do not work. Explosion. Used by boss. Failed. So, don't know if that works. Grass Knot. Target damage calculation. Destiny Bond. Don't calculate. Don't judge me.
Wait, Destiny Bond fails?
Yes.
Darn. Well,
Oko moves won't have any effect except for they have a shield.
yeah, I knew that about the Oko moves.
Knockoff doesn't work.
Man, there goes my Destiny Bond Wobbuffet strat.
Alright, so Circle Throw, Disable, Encore, Entrainment, Grass Knot, Instruct, Heat Crash, Heavy Slam, Low Kick, Pluck, Roar, Skill Swap,
Pluck?
Whirlwind.
Yeah, block.
Why wouldn't that work?
Because it
Item.
interacts with items.
Yeah, but it would still work even if there is no items, doesn't it?
Technically,
Knockoff also doesn't work. So you're
yeah, but
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
It's the same thing with knockoff. If it interacts with items at all, you can't use it in raids.
What about Switcheroo?
Interacts with items.
Remember that genius plan about like the Imprison set that we could run for Mewtwo?
Yeah, the thing that didn't work at all.
Unfortunate.
I remember all the time we spent theory crafting that.
And then it
Failing.
didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It didn't even get far enough for us to try it
Oh, really?
because we looked up in prison and found out it didn't work in raids.
So we didn't bother with it. Oh man. I hope they bring back the
But-
Mewtwo raids.
Oh god, I miss the Mewtwo. The Mewtwo raids were so, like the Zero Aura raids were fun, but they were kind of easy compared to the Mewtwo ones. Even the shiny ones were just kind of like you went through the motions, and as long as you brought something with Lightning Rod, nothing ever died.
Yeah.
But
I
like the Mewtwo just fucking bopped you constantly, and you never knew what to do because it could be physical Mewtwo or it could be special Mewtwo, or you could just die like instantly.
I'm not sure how legendary rates are going to work in Crown Tundra because there's no way they can let us just catch a bunch of legendaries whenever we want.
Why not?
And it seems like something they wouldn't do.
Well, I mean, you say that, but please see Ultra Wormholes.
I thought you could only get one of those. Could you get multiples?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Red can only get one at a time.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. All I do know is, I can't wait for the legendary raids to be a thing and them not work for any of us.
I can't wait for Legendary Raids to be a thing and be strictly solo. Like, you have to run them by yourself with NPCs.
Well, they already shown that not being the case for it. There's some screenshots and stuff like that a few months ago, challenging the
It's like-
dens.
It looks like... So the Ultra Beast can definitely be gotten whenever you want. I'm not sure if the other legendaries can come.
Here's what I
Yeah.
do know.
Yeah, here we go. Ultra Beast can you can get an infinite number of times, but legendary Pokemon will only appear until they have been captured.
Oh, well, the more you know. Here's what I also know. Screw Shiny Zekrom. One day Zekrom. Not really, because I ran from that sucker.
You ran?
Well, I mean, after a year of resetting for it, you just kind of lose hope. For a shiny one.
I bet if you go back and try it now, you get it first try.
Probably not. My luck's kind of crap. We all know it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see how much money you burn on BB and her not show up.
All the money. All of it.
Oh, console battery low.
Well, last chance for everyone to... Nope. Never mind.
Nope.
Didn't happen.
No
Ow.
grief happened
Ow.
today.
Al had the last chance, and she squandered it. She didn't stab anybody in the back.
She never does. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. And until then, we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Night.
Later, traders.